fall into the atmosphere. Breeze will make a let's go.
I'm sitting here weightless, light years from the basic. Up by the moon, spaceship parked in the matrix. Time shifting, facelift, watching how the fakes was trapped in the atmosphere. No atlas to lift the sphere, then I woke. Falling through the atmosphere. Yeah.
Falling through the atmosphere. Falling through the
She
atmosphere.
didn't understand the mental. The visual was blurry. I'm leaning, I'm seeing central. Perception, distance is growing. I'm cosmic hurry. Don't worry, the vision is blurry. The jury is out on the flurry. The sin and act, it's like you don't know me no more. The vibe is for sure pure, like the bond between Bach and Afeni Shakur. That's matriarch energy. I'm bleeding out empathy. You screaming, you don't like it. Well, the pressure is a gift. I'm in the zone now. Watch how the tectonic plates shift. Truth teller, no capping. Keep the record near. Look in my eyes. I'm the captain. The message is clear. I'm alone in this vacuum. Whoa, hard cold as the air, trapped in the atmosphere, anywhere. I'm sitting here weightless, light years from the basic. Up by the moon, spaceship parked in the matrix. Time shifting, facelift, watching how the fate twist. Trapped in the atmosphere, no atlas to lift the sphere. Then I woke.
Falling through the atmosphere.
Thinking I could break stones, tectonic to make it home. Took a little bit of that just to leave the world alone. I fell in the zone, barbaric strength like Conan. Keep the snakes from the kids or whoever you boning. The theology is deep, but don't kill me, makes me stronger. The fall is eternal, felt the days getting longer. Couldn't tell the AM from the PM, the sun from the moon. Praying to the most high, get me out the tomb. Longevity, hoping I might hit the turf. Football, Jesus touchdown in the light. I'm in the clutch now, survive the rush now. Let's kick the atmosphere, the dust is settled now. I hear my seed screaming, Daddy, we glad you're here. But the dream is a meal. Then I woke, back to the plumbing. Back to the atmosphere. No atmosphere. Just me.
Yeah. FBA. Breeze Omega. You focused on the old me. Watch this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm different, but y'all focused on the old me. The Laker dynasty, the Shaq and the Kobe. Perpetual oyster, yeah, that's the rollie. You riding waves, chasing dicks like Moby. Yeah. I'm in the dark, sounding like a shinobi. Yeah. In your heart, I'm the one that you know, G. Philip packs and the scats with the OGs. Built it on a pill and at a funeral pie. Breathe, scat pack screaming, or paw on a tie. You should have seen the truth straight through the wire. You know country for old men. No one's gonna hire. You feeling the sweat, wet with the spire. Truth teller, but they calling me a liar. Foundational black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes, I see them shed skin. They're banging on the gates of hell, let them in. Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling. Volume at a 10 while the world stays silent. Go ahead, let him spit words like Letterman. Foundational black, call me a veteran. Banging on the doors of hell, let them in. I seen the snakes, I seen them shed skin. Try to get close like they next to kin, but they messy with the games they playing. Burrito styles, I'm only one of many. Needles child, and I ain't falling for a penny. Keeping down, but it's so proud. They hate the black, cause we so loud. So I turn up the volume, Percocet, Oxy, Valium, smile in the stadium. Blame it on my phone while you keep asking. I'm a king in the dark, y'all just acting. Oh, oh, oh. Truth teller, but they calling me a liar. Foundational black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes, I see them shed skin. They're banging on the gates to hell, let them in. Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling. Volume at a 10 while the world stays silent. Truth teller, but they calling me a liar. Foundational black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes, I see them shed skin. They're banging on the gates of hell, let them in. Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling. Volume at a 10 while the world stays silent.
Excuse me, sugar. What did you just say?
You heard me when I said. I said y'all hoes got to move up off this corner.
Well, you better watch your little filthy mouth here. Now, you are talking to children of the Lord.
Y'all
That's
moving on,
right.
take
Wait
that shit.
a minute, bitch. Now, I ain't no killer. You understand me? Okay. But don't you push me. Don't you touch me.
You gonna make me blow this whistle. I'll clear all this shit out with
Sugar,
this.
fuck you and your whistle. Right.
Y'all trying to use the Lord to sell pussy on this corner. I already know.
Wait a minute, you need to touch this. Shut your little filthy mouth. Excuse me. Let's go on to church. Or we gonna pray for these niggas.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And they say amen. Thank God I made it in. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And they say amen. Thank God I made it in.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. We live like Jesus Christ. Whoever thought man breathes and be all nice. If it wasn't for the darkness, I wouldn't have seen the light. Greed, being mad, doing shit out of spite. If I never drown to come around, what I know about flight, you gotta fall to the bottom to know about the heights. I know mommy taught me about that wrong and right. But damn man, I've been doing wrong all my life. I took a vow with my words to God, so I'ma preach it right. I'ma reach you through your speakers tonight. Get your sneakers on, it's gonna be alright. When you gon' see me coming, it's gonna be alright, man. Right? And we gonna be alright, right? Longevity and be alright, right? All day, we getting this life. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And they say amen, thank God I made it in. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And they say amen, thank God I made it in. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And they say amen, thank God I made it in. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And they say amen, thank God I made it in. Lord, forgive me for my sins. Forgive me for my hating. All those late nights I was getting those in. All the people left behind, my family, my friends. And they say blood's often thicker than water. I made a new blend, that's why I turned into wine. And they say the devil's often a part of our mind. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, breezing. I'm ahead of my time. Been blessed by the unseen. They anointed my line. They say it's unclean, but I'm always loving the swine. I'm going forward, won't we nothing behind. I'ma make my own way, I ain't waiting for signs. And they say God made man in his own design. And that's why we lay back, sit, and we often recline. Reason, birthed in the church, so I remain divine, man. Listen, y'all remain divine. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. And they say amen, yeah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And they say amen, thank God, yo, I made it in. And yeah, hallelujah, amen. New York, J. God, Smith and Company, made it in. Yeah.
Bitch, now I ain't no killer. You understand me? But don't you push me. Don't you touch me.
You gonna make me blow this whistle. I'll clear all this shit out with
Sugar,
this.
fuck you and your whistle. Right.
Y'all trying to use the Lord to sell pussy on this corner. I already know.
Wait a minute, you need to touch this. Shut your little filthy mouth. Excuse me. Let's go on to church.
Yes.
Are we gonna pray for these niggas.
Yes. What it do, family? It's your boy Breeze Omega. That's Breeze. Welcome to the Sunday Gospel. If you could see that goddamn thumbnail, that's all we've been hearing these past few days. All these damn tethers out here postulating for white supremacy, hoping they can get a goddamn seat at the table. It's just a damn shame. And people who would want to align with these type of people, you got to be sick too. You got to be sick in your damn head. Oh, real quick, Miss April Showers, you got to make me a mod over there on your damn channel. Because you be having too many damn goddamn white supremacists in there. And you need somebody to goddamn spray for all that lice and fleas that come into your room. So next time, let me know. Make me a damn mod so I can put some goddamn belt to ass with them damn white supremacists over there because, yeah, I wouldn't let them be all in my place talking like that. Edward Scissorhands, none of them motherfuckers. I'd have been 86 in them niggas left and right. Stop letting them talk on your platform and say whatever the hell they want because they think that's some type of damn power they got. So to stop letting them come in there being disrespectful with their filthy, lice-ridden asses. Yeah, them feet can't get no nail salon. What it do, cow dog? Those feet can't do nothing in a damn nail salon because they too busy chasing behind white mommy and white daddy with their damn ashy ass foot out here crying and screaming and just terrible people. All these people are terrible. I'm gonna play this video with this one brother too. I think it's he does it as comedy, but like the people don't know when he come in there, so he be catching them. He be on TikTok. It's a brother who he be coming in these damn immigrant restaurants, and I guess he play like he a health food inspector. He might actually be an inspector, but we'll see. I'll let y'all see the video, but if you still eating at Chinese food restaurants after this video, that's on you. You like that dirty Puerto Rican because it was a black nigga in a truck talking about how that boycott doing for y'all while he eating some damn Chinese food. It turns out that nigga is a Puerto Rican. He ain't even a foundational black American. Shout out to my brother FBA Revolt. FBA Revolt and them exposed that nigga. That nigga's a whole Puerto Rican. Out here talking crazy. This is why delineation is so very important. And I'm telling y'all, we got to be careful because I'm arguing with this tragic mulatto girl out here, and she want to keep putting African like colors to Juneteenth. And I told this bitch, I said, look, I'll let you slide because, I know your mama is black and all that. And, you had a white daddy who didn't give a shit about you. But you're going to stop trying to, I'm trying to get everybody together. Fuck that everybody. We don't need no goddamn Africans or no Caribbeans, especially if they disrespectful. I give it to the ones who stand on some type of business, but even then, I'm not changing my colors to no African colors or no damn Caribbean colors. That's right, Miss Showers. Yeah, this should be a known. That's why I didn't like all the niggas who was like, look, Charleston White. I said Charleston White is considered a broken clock because within the span of him being a broken clock, he went right back to being on coon time. Right back to being on goddamn coon time. So the hell with Charleston White, hell with the Tatums and any of them goddamn raccoons, the Anton, Nigerian Nose, Daniels, all them niggas. Fuck them all. And if you a YT supremacist, that's a given. Fuck you, your mama, your daddy, the couch your ass was born on, nigga. Because y'all don't be born in hospitals. Y'all be born on the goddamn couch. Yeah, in that nasty ass restaurant, cow dog. I'm gonna play that video. That oh my god, if you still eating at one of those restaurants, you ain't got nobody to blame when your ass come down with some type of goddamn food sickness or some type of fucking disease because you deserve it for being up in these places with these people. Make sure y'all go check out my brother FBA Revolt. Let's get him before we get to Black Alpha. Then we're going to get a tether
There ain't no
song.
damn black and brown unity, no minority coalitions, or none of that nonsense that the DNC, the Democratic Party, want to feed to us as foundational black Americans to ensure that we get the short end of the stick. That's a pipe dream. Was it a minority coalition when that damn Asian tether down there in South Carolina, Rick Child, shot our young brother Cyrus Belton cold-bloodedly in the back while he was retreating? Is that the DNC's example of there being some damn, minority coalition? That's a bunch of nonsense. And you do know that there was, people that would be considered minorities and liberals, presiding over our brother Carmelo Anthony's jury panel. You had a few Arab tethers and a few Latino tethers, presiding over his jury panel. So is that the Democrats, example of there being some damn, minority coalitions? They want to feed that, BS to us as foundational black Americans to rock us to sleep and, deny our lineage-based justice claim for, reparations and a foundational black American hate crime bill on American soil. So, yeah, I say that along with this Asian tether business blackout we got going on, we black out the DNC as well, because they got a long history and track record of, not doing right by foundational black Americans. And we were their damn voting base. We supported them and put them in power, the way they are. So, yeah, I say that we black out the DNC, and while we at it, we black out the NAACP, and we can throw the Congressional Black Caucus, that's tethered up in that same pot of gumbo, and it goes without saying that we ain't supporting the right wing either, because they ain't producing nothing lineage-based or tangible. Just my thoughts on the matter, but it's time we black out the DNC right along with this, black out of these Asian tether business owners that, we got going on now as far as foundational black Americans society is concerned. Just my thoughts on the matter. Peace.
Shout out to FBA Revolt right there, dropping the truth. And that's a given. That don't mean, like he said, because we blacking out the DNC, we blacking out the CBC, we blacking out the NAACP. That don't mean we going over there to the right wing. That don't mean none of that. It's a given that you should already know not to fuck with them niggas. You should already know. That's why we don't even waste time speaking on that, because that's time wasted energy. What we speaking on is a bunch of niggas getting behind a bunch of Democrats who sitting here are pushing an immigrant agenda that harms you and your family, and you still can't see it. That's where I was kind of with Candace, Dr. Candace, is it McDaniels or Andrews out in Texas? I'm against on even the voting shit, man. I say with the local voting, but really all this shit is fucked up because it's all a system of white supremacy. No matter if it's the federal government, your state government, your local city, town, municipalities, all of them are under the goddamn veil of white supremacy. That's what I say. What it do, Maxwell Jenkins in the house? Way I see it, man, even when we get a nigga in there, because I know there's a bitch that I helped get elected out here in Virginia, Phyllis Randall, that's her name. And after we got her elected, all she been sitting around is with a bunch of Nabiscos. Every time you see her, she's in a picture with Nabiscos. I can't even get her down to the hood to come and look at some of the shit that the few black people that are left around out here are going through. We got a brother out here who had gave 87 acres of land to the county, and they took the goddamn 87 acres of land that brother gave for a park and turned it into a goddamn data center. And she voted for that shit. And she knows she wrong. Now she out here copping pleas. Oh, well, I didn't know that that's what that money was for. Bitch, you knew. You fucking knew. That's what everybody do when they do us dirty. They all get out here and start playing like they didn't know they was doing us dirty. Bitch, this is why I tell you, you can't eat the 33rd Psalms. You got all these niggas claiming they Christian and they religious. You only Christian and religious enough to get your ass next to the side of a damn Becky or a damn Brad. You should be ashamed of yourself. You niggas today, I wouldn't even know you niggas from my backhand the way you niggas move today. Shout out to Black Alpha Network. Go ahead, brother.
Carmelo Anthony was railroaded.
Project Leroy, what it do? That's right. She knew the whole time, Project Leroy.
American who is actually doing things in a proper fashion, who's doing things with a good home, who's doing things functionally, and tells a supremacist no. Telling a supremacist no in the system of supremacy is the equivalent of you going to jail for 5 to 99 years. Telling a supremacist no. You ain't gonna be in my space. You ain't gonna dictate to me. You ain't gonna tell me to get up. You ain't gonna tell me to leave. That right there is their exposure. That right there highlights them. That right there highlights their culture. See, this ain't about black culture. Black culture is good to go. This is about the W supremacist culture. The W supremacist culture that they always try to hide. They always try to put a smile in front of it. They always try to talk nice, deny it, don't speak about it, hush, hush. They don't like the fact that we expose them statistically. We expose them physically. They don't like those facts. And those facts are the reason why they've been spazzing the hell out. This was all a railroad, family. There's so many different aspects of this case, the prosecution and the defense and the prosecution. It seems as if they were working together. Seems as if they was making supremacist wings. Remember, they were saying that Austin Metcalf's father was seen in there instructing people. Y'all remember that? He was in there instructing people. Hey, do this. Hey, don't do that. Say that. Don't say that. No video evidence. Holes in the witness stories. You got a lot of different connections between the actual authorities and the Austin Metcalf family. Not to mention the Austin Metcalf family has a long line of deviant behavior from the father to the mother to the kids. They don't even bring up that the damn two twin brothers, they beat up the father. Not to mention that the father, he done been arrested for SA charges. Not to mention he's actually on record saying the N-word. So they got a long line of deviant, degenerate behavior and anti-blackness, racism that they have publicly displayed. And then this case that's supposed to take 2 weeks, it takes half of a week. Soon as this is done, family, immediately read out the sentence. All of this was scripted. All of this was set up. All of this was a trap. I'm talking about to the highest levels, all the way down to your local supremacists. I'm talking about the news media and their blackout. I'm talking about everybody who was focused on this, everybody on the outside, all the agitators and all the provocateurs that all came from the W side. All of this was a railroad. Have y'all still at this point heard anything definitive about the witnesses? Have y'all? Only thing I've been hearing is a bunch of I'm W and I say so. I ain't been hearing no facts, no true statements, no words that make any damn sense. I just been hearing a bunch of flip-flopping. That's all I've been hearing. And a bunch of every time we get caught in the lie, we just twist it. Every time we get stuck, we just move the goalpost. That's all I've been hearing. Austin Metcalf was acting like he was a supremacist dictator, and he tried to push the line against an innocent person, and the innocent person sat his ground, and he took care of and neutralized the threat. Carmelo Anthony is the first person ever to sit his ground. Family, standing your ground is one thing. Standing upright on your feet, then you can do a lot of different things. Carmelo Anthony sat his ground. He literally sat his ground, which means he wasn't the aggressor, which means he ain't do nothing, which means any problem came to him. Fam, how am I going to bring the problem to you and I'm not even standing up on both legs? It takes walking to be able to bring the issue to somebody, to be the aggressor towards somebody. This man is sitting down, which means any problem came to him. Any physical confrontation came his way, especially the fact that he's sitting down and these people are bigger than him when he's standing up. You can give Carmelo Anthony 35 years. You can give him 45 years. You can give him 100 years, but he's still here. Remember that. Remember that, family. Okay. There's only one person that ain't here no more, and it ain't Carmelo Anthony. Remember that.
We see it. We see the color that it is. You racist piece of shit, Eagle Dynasty. We see who you people really fucking are. You can come in here talking your bullshit about what the hell you think is selectively when it's about white people. It's white people doing all the bad shit. To black people. We don't be fucking with y'all. White people didn't create no abolition. Get your lying ass out of here. We ain't from Africa, so your so-called abolition in Africa ain't got shit to do with us, devil. Who gives a fuck? That's why you got a bunch of African tethers with you right now. That's why you so in love with the filthy Africans. That's why the Africans talk just like you white supremacists. Talking about abolition in Africa. We don't give a damn about no Africa. Africa ain't got shit to do with us. You white people sit up here, you make up your fucking opinion, and you do the whole I'm white and I say so. I don't give a damn about no abolition in Africa. Yeah, abolition was racism to black people because it didn't do nothing for us. It did something for you white people. Y'all didn't, abolition what? What so-called abolitionists other than John Brown? Ain't no other white people ever did nothing for black people. Stop your lie. Your whole lie about you fought for us in the Civil War. You didn't fight at all. You was getting your ass whipped. If you're from the North, like you northern white people like to say, you was getting your ass handed to you by the South. It wasn't until black people came into our own and motherfucking he got motherfucking Lincoln to give us some damn weapons that we saved our motherfucking self, you damn white supremacists. The hell is you talking about? Talking about abolition in Africa. Who gives a fuck about Africa? Africa don't got shit to do with us. We ain't from Africa. And that's the bullshit y'all try to do right now. Constantly trying to fill the bowl with a bunch of African jelly beans. No, we don't want those either. The Africans sit right up there with you saying the same goddamn vitriol as your filthy trailer park lice head eating ass. Cowardly ass niggas. You got coward niggas, raccoons, tethers, and goddamn white supremacists. Yeah, he came up in here lying off rip, Project Leroy. You see him coming in here talking about some abolition in Africa. What abolition in Africa? Africa is a damn hellhole because of you white people. And all the Africans worship white supremacy, just like your filthy ass. Yeah, worrying about black business. Always trying to tell us what we are. Give a fuck what you got to say. You could lie to a nigga who ain't never been around no damn crackers, but you ain't gonna lie to us real black people. We seen you. I see you in action. What's the first thing Carmelo Anthony father start doing? He come right out here and start spewing a whole bunch of racist rhetoric. And yet y'all want to play like this kid didn't come from a racist household with a drunk father who whooped on the mama and then the sons had to whoop on him. That's their lifestyle. A bunch of violent thugs. And y'all talking about somebody being approached while they sitting down is the aggressor. You damn crackers are crazy. That's right, Maxwell. Yo, what it do, Clausen damn? You see the damn lying-ass white supremacist? He's, yeah, albinos in Africa, talking about abolition in Africa. And first of all, we don't give a damn about no Africa. Africa ain't got shit to do with us. That's why y'all come around chimping out. And y'all the real ones look like a chimp, because goddamn monkeys, if you shave a motherfucking monkey hair off, it's white, just like you. You damn caveman troglodyte.
International terrorists. Yeah.
We some
International terrorists. International terrorists. Yeah.
we some
International terrorists. Yeah, yeah.
we some
International terrorists. International terrorists. Yeah. International terrorists. The white man is the first original terrorist. Searching for the black man's hidden treasure. International terrorists. International terrorists. International terrorists. A bunch of sorry ass immigrants that couldn't cut at home. I'm so convinced, I wish the earth was a place that you didn't roam. Ever since y'all stepped your ashy ass feet in this country, y'all been doing us wrong. I'll be happy when all of you motherfuckers are gone. Take your fried rice and shove it in your ass. None, chucks and chopsticks can't get no pass. Take your Jamaican patties and your curry chicken. Back to your island, have a better vision. International terrorists. International terrorists. International terrorists. International terrorists.
That part right there, man. That's right. Damn international tethers.
International terrorists.
Shout out to FBA Tether Radio 1. You know what it is. That's right. They got monkey DNA in them. They got, word up, they got Reese's monkey DNA in them. You not even a goddamn great ape. You got monkey DNA, nigga. Y'all belong in trees. That's right, Maxwell Jenkins, right. Like to come up here and play like, you guys only see like racism when it comes to white. Yeah, because y'all the racist people. Black people can't be racist. We don't have a military backing. We don't have police. We don't have the court system. We don't have the medical system. We don't have the food system. Y'all control all 9 levels of activity. So you damn right, it's a white supremacy problem. Y'all in charge. Oh, you in charge, but you don't like to take responsibility of being in charge. Just like when you work with them. All they do is sit around and complain to the black people because they hoping the black people gonna go and stand up and say something to the boss. Y'all don't say nothing to the boss, just like Mexicans. All of y'all the same. Mexicans, Asians, all of y'all wanna be on team white supremacy. Fuck out of here. Cry me a motherfucking river. Oh yeah, we're gonna spin the block on that one more time.
International terrorists.
Yeah.
we some
International terrorists. Yeah.
we some
International terrorists. International terrorists. Yeah. International terrorists. The white man is the first original terrorist. Searching for the black man's hidden treasure.
Yeah, that's right,
International terrorists. International terrorists. International terrorists. A bunch of sorry ass immigrants that couldn't cut at home. I'm so convinced. I wish that earth was a place that you didn't roam. Ever since y'all stepped your ashy ass feet in this country, y'all been doing us wrong. I'll be happy when all of you motherfuckers are gone. Take your fried rice and shove it in your eye. None chucks and chopsticks can't get no pass. Take your Jamaican patties and your curry chicken. Back to your island, have a better vision. International terrorists, international terrorists, international terrorists, international terrorists. Mission international terrorists. Yeah, mission.
You good, April Showers. But like I'm saying, yeah, they talking about the tent and the rain and shit. It wasn't even Austin Metcalf or Hunter's Metcalf tent that Carmelo under. He was actually set up by a damn filthy Latino, Eddie Pereira or whatever his name is, who is Carmelo Anthony's girlfriend's cousin, because Carmelo Anthony is out here swirling with a Mexicana. But that's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? That's right. Don't move your kids out there with them white devils. Let them keep the Africans who love being token blacks. We don't love being token fucking blacks. You want to be a goddamn token black? You can be one. Sitting up here talking crazy. We see you devils. We see y'all for who y'all are. That's why y'all hate us so much. Because we the only ones who stand in y'all way of complete and total dominancy over the whole goddamn universe. The rest of these people will let you dominate them. We're not the ones to sit around and let you dominate us. We're not taking your bullshit. So you can come on with your whole, hey man, we did the most abolition work or whatever for Africa, dude. Fuck Africa. We don't care. We not from Africa, nigga. Bringing your goddamn musty mayonnaise lice eating ass over here. Yeah, he was invited into that damn tent. That's the one thing I wish black people would say instead of saying he should have just got up and left. No, what you should be saying is he should have known that that Mexican kid wasn't his friend. And he should have never fell for the goddamn setup. He should have looked at that Mexican kid when he was inviting him. He should have been like, fuck it, I'll just stay out in the rain. I wish he would have been like that. Instead of him having to get up and give up his seat and move. I wish he would have just been like, you know what? Fuck this track meet. It's raining. I'm going home. Like a smart nigga would have done. Yeah, I lived in Kylene, Texas. That's where my daddy was stationed at Fort Dix. My daddy was stationed in Kylene, Texas. That's right, Maxwell. Hypocrisy at its finest. Hypocrisy at its finest. Before we get back to more serious shit, look at this damn ape. Are apes having the same damn problem that niggas is having? This ape is trying to be nice to his ape woman and bring her some goddamn branches and shit. And look at how the ape woman treat him, and then watch how the ape is sitting contemplating after trying to help this bitch. Watch this, y'all. just trying to help the bitch. The bitch chased him off. Look at my nigga. Look how my nigga was sitting in the room contemplating. Like, bitch, I'm just trying to bring you some branches, bitch. My niggas in there contemplating like, man, I don't even know if I should fuck with this bitch no more. Look at my nigga. Got him all fucked up. Oh, Cullen? I always called it Kylene. Because it's spelled K-I-L-E-E-N. But like I said, white people have pronunciations for things different all the damn time. Look at my nigga like, guess I better go back out here and check it out again. Poor motherfucking ape. He's up here got to deal with a goddamn crazed feminist ape bitch. He's like, bitch, what you want me to do? How the hell is he out here? Yeah, he had it was a utility tool. That's right, Maxwell. Hey, Maxwell, I agree with that too, but I'm saying if there was anything I would have said when these niggas is talking about what they wish, I don't wish he did anything different either. But I'm saying if I had a wish, I'm going off the precept of if we had a wish. If we had a wish, I wish Carmelo would have known that these niggas ain't his friend. That black and brown bullshit is a joke. That they know different than white supremacists. That's what I would have wished for Carmelo. Right, Cal Dog, that part. Carmelo didn't have that street sense because he wasn't no street brother. He wasn't from the streets. I posted a really nice video of Carmelo on my Instagram, and it shows how his real life was. Carmelo Anthony didn't have a thug life. Carmelo Anthony didn't have a street life. He was living like the damn Huxtables. What it do, Pinky Wells? What it do? So when we have these musty troglodyte lice-eating bastards come in here, y'all put them to motherfucking task. That right, that too, Project Leroy. I wish he wasn't by himself. That too. And don't get mad because he plunged a goddamn utility tool into this damn white supremacist chicken breast. This white supremacist had a damn chicken breast. That's what you should be shocked when they keep telling you he was so big and so strong, but you went down to a utility knife, Negro. Since y'all want to keep calling it a knife, took your ass down with a damn Swiss butter knife, you bitch ass. And I'm glad your ass is in the netherworld with Charlie Kirk. Yeah, Austin lived a thug life. Yep, beat up his father, him and his brother beat up his father. The father used to beat up the mama. That's right, Project Leroy. That's what I said. But now on, we need to get a committee of niggas who just show up and put up a tent just for like black kids. Like, this is the black kids tent. You want to come under here, nigga, that's it. Fuck these other people. Since they want to keep bringing up the tent that wasn't even Austin or Hunter Metcalf's tent. That was not their tent. Again, I want to reiterate this to everybody in the family. That was not Hunter or Austin Metcalf's tent. As they want to keep telling you, it wasn't Carmelo's tent. It wasn't their tent either. Yeah, now Chud had self-defense. All these people had self-defense. Man, fuck these people. If you're eating at Chinese food restaurants after this, it's your fault.
Ma'am, come here. Listen. Listen, okay, well, I will work too. I have to do an inspection. And you're touching, oh, hell no. Sir, you're touching this with your bare hands. Yeah, nobody knows what you do with your hands, brother. You could be putting them anywhere. We don't know. What is this right here? Why is this in the sink? This right here?
Look at how nasty these restaurants
that should have
are.
a top on it. Okay, just close that up.
Y'all see how nasty this restaurant
that was a violation.
is, y'all?
He's gonna get
this is who y'all want to eat
because
from?
Him touching the meat with his bare hands, he could be putting his hands in his butt, anything. Nobody knows.
That's right,
Hold
Pinky.
on, don't close me in now. Ha. You understood that? So that's terrible. You don't feed that to people, and you can get them sick.
My nigga was like,
all type of shit can go
You
on.
understood
But you
that,
guys are fucking up
motherfucker.
again.
Yeah.
Fucking.
And you got all these niggas in here playing
So I
like
think
they
you
don't know
smoking
no
a cigarette
English.
earlier. Make sure you try
Man,
not to smoke when you're
86
on
these niggas.
like when you're working. Yeah, I hear you trying to speak English, brother, but it's not really working out that well. Oh shit! Hey, brother, under here is terrible. Somebody under here is chickens everywhere.
Did y'all see
Now,
that
how you doing? My
chicken
name is
all
Agent
under
Black,
the
ID number
thing?
30303.
Oh my God!
No, I tell you.
This place is nasty.
Oh, you don't work here?
Manager, not here.
No,
Oh
no,
my
managers don't
God.
have to be here. I won't be in you guys here for long.
I tell you, I only the walking here.
I know. Listen,
That
that's
bitch was
fine.
trying
I'm here
to
for
run off.
inspection. Ma'am, I'm from the department. You guys have to have
I'm
inspection.
walking. I'm moving.
I don't need you to do anything. What are you doing? Hey, listen. Oh, hell no. I'm about to shut y'all down. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't understand?
Them niggas should
You
have
just show
an
me
F
around.
rating.
That's all I need you
That
to do.
fucking place is nasty as hell.
Just show me. Just show me. Okay, this right here, that should be inside of something like that. Next time, just put it in something like that so that way it's not in the sink.
Yo, Cow Dog, even if they watched it, they
It's okay. You
wouldn't
don't
see
speak
the
English.
real
It's okay.
problem.
Yeah, so just tell them be more discreet next time, just because I seen it.
That's
You can show
right,
me
Maxwell.
Freezer. Show me Freezer. Okay, this
Thank
right
you.
here, this right here. How you know? You speak English? Oh no. And then these right here, these shouldn't be right here. These right here, these need to be have a top.
Now he don't speak
These-
English. Y'all see
have
how
a top.
these people be playing?
And you're touching? Oh hell no, sir. You're touching this with your bare hands. Yeah, nobody knows what you do with your hands. Come on, brother. That's a problem.
Just food all laying out in the
Oh,
open.
yeah. 30. Yeah. You need to get that. That's how rats and roaches get here, okay? Yeah. that's the
Bronze
problem.
Flat Power God,
Y'all
what
speak
it
English,
do?
Y'all know better than that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all see y'all.
Word up, Cow Dog. Me too. Yeah, flies. You know how rats be and roaches. That shit is just nasty. I don't understand anybody who would eat at one of these damn restaurants. I really don't understand it. I really don't understand how anybody could be there eating that shit. Yeah, throwing meat out. I'm telling you, I remember the local Asian restaurant in my neighborhood. I stopped eating at this is like 20-something years ago. I'm like, yeah, because I'm telling my wife, I'm like, drive around to the back. And we drive around to the back. These niggas are sitting out there with ducks hanging outside, picking their motherfucking feet around the goddamn ducks and shit. Word up. You never seen a crazier sight than this. A bunch of Asians picking their damn feet. Yeah, that's right, Cow Dog. That English come out quick. They know how to speak when they losing some bread.
Drop it. Sir, drop it. Stop.
Look at this. Now remember, I just showed y'all the video about the naked white man
officers say he charged at
getting
them with a knife.
unalived by them.
Fort Hatchet. And today, that man's family filed a lawsuit.
That day, multiple people calling police about 27-year-old Messiah McMillan, including his grandmother, whose security video shows him chasing
My grandson's trying to kill himself. He's trying to kill me. He chased me down with a knife. Please, somebody, please come help my grandson, please.
McMillan's mother also called, telling dispatchers her son was having a schizophrenic episode.
He doesn't need the police. He needs medic.
Okay. Okay.
The police will freak
And
him
they
out.
still
I know what
sent
I'm
them the
talking about,
police.
sir.
Chandler Police, how you doing?
But the first to arrive were Chandler police officers.
He's yelling.
I hope his grandma
Trying to kill
realized
people.
the mistake she made now.
What are you holding? Sir, drop it.
Stop.
Sir.
Do not keep coming. Stop. Stop.
Stop. Stop.
Attorneys allege officers fired 4 shots.
Why didn't
a
y'all
lawsuit
take your
saying they didn't
tasers
attempt
out?
less lethal alternatives or de-escalation. The Maricopa County Attorney's Office has cleared the officers of any criminal wrongdoing.
I want to see justice for my son, and I want to see policy and protocol change.
He don't even got nothing in his
the way
hand.
they approach a mental health call.
And for my black people, I'm gonna say you can't see justice if you done called the damn police on your family member. You didn't have no other strong cousins and uncles or brothers that you could have called so they could have subdued him. Word up, cow dog, because this, I just showed y'all how they shot a naked white guy coming at the police, and they did a whole bunch of things. Here we go, we got a brother mentally ill, and they just gunned him down, and they ain't even waste 2 days. The cop who shot the naked white guy, he's still on suspension. These cops have already been cleared. They were cleared literally the same fucking day. That's right, Project Leroy. It was in Arizona. Yep, she sent her son to the grave. Right there. You don't be calling no goddamn race soldiers. And I don't know what the brother was saying, but he sounded like a damn Muppet. He didn't sound like he was a danger. He was like, I don't know what the fuck he was saying, but damn. And he didn't have nothing in his hand. They keep saying he had a knife, but we just saw in that video, there's nothing in his hand. There's nothing in his hand. It's just his hand up to his mouth. That's right. That's right. Yeah, you can call an ambulance. You can call a goddamn ambulance instead of calling the police. These people ain't gonna help your loved one. They're gonna unalive them. That's what they're trained for. They're not trained for mediation or helping no damn body. Word up. Lying ass damn devils. Moving. Yeah, I blame the grandmother on that too. I do. That's right, Maxwell Jenkins. I mean, it's the motherfucking facts. It's the motherfucking facts. Either you gonna get it or your children and your children's children gonna continue to suffer under the system of white supremacy. That is racism. And that's why a lot of you niggas is confused because you don't want to understand that we under a system of white supremacy. And I keep asking niggas, how much more do they need to show us? How much more? You know, it's the funniest shit. I always laugh at all these white supremacists because I get a lot of, especially over on X, I always get a lot of fucking racist white people from Scotland and Ireland. Well, guess what happened to some of them? Y'all wanted to come over here for the FIFA soccer championship. Well, guess what happened? Guess what happened?
So I'd gone from being 2 days away from going to the States to see Scotland in the World Cup, then all of a sudden it's taken away from you. Yeah, it's heartbreaking, mate.
Dozens of Scottish fans like Alistair looking to go to the World.
So I'd gone from being 2 days away from going to the States
ugly
to see Scotland in the World Cup, then all of a sudden it's taken away from you. Yeah, it's heartbreaking, mate.
Dozens of Scottish fans like Alistair looking to go to the World Cup in the United States have had their initially approved entry to the country suddenly marked as pending or denied with no explanation. UK citizens who want to go to the US for up to 90 days without a visa can apply for what is known as an ESTA, the country's electronic system for travel authorization. Michael's ESTA was revoked 1 hour before his flight. His younger brother has had to travel without him.
I wanted him to still go and enjoy his holiday. Didn't want to see him looking at me, ready to break down. I don't think I've ever felt that bad in a long time anyway.
The First Minister said he's asked officials to convey the Scottish Government's hope that the US can resolve the matter. The UK Foreign Office says it's engaging with the US Embassy in London. US Homeland Security said ESTA applications are continuously vetted and an approved request doesn't guarantee entry to the country.
We're fucking Bravehearts. We're fucking Bravehearts. And fucking Trump doesn't want to let us in. Take your Lucky Charms eating ass and stay home, nigga. We don't want you here either. Get your ass up out of here. All right, damn. They starting they bullshit early. God damn it, Restream. Starting your bullshit early, boy. Y'all just love. Go over on these Nabisco pages and leave me the fuck alone. Go ahead, Donnie.
They have video footage of the Carmelo incident that they never presented in court. And they just had a press conference of the people who seen the they have the people who seen the video. And they just had a press conference. They have video footage of the Carmelo incident that they never presented in court. And they just had a press conference of the people who seen the video.
Ask if you want to see it from either 2 minutes before the stabbing or 11 minutes before. So I chose 11 minutes. From the moment she pressed play, Carmelo Anthony was already sitting up underneath that canopy. And he was sitting there for at least 8 to 9.5 minutes. You see, well, I saw a boy in a black hoodie go over to him first, and then they left out of the tent. And then you see coming across the field was another 6 boys. When they got to the bleachers, one, he went out of frame, and the other one sat at the bottom. But the remaining 4, they went directly to Carmelo Anthony. And like T said before, it was a brief conversation, and then all you see is commotion. And we know from the interviews that Hunter did, we know that Hunter was, in fact, up underneath that tent. The next thing you see, you can see Carmelo in the midst of them assaulting him. You can see Carmelo trying to back out, but he gets pulled back forward. The next thing you see is Carmelo, he comes shooting out the back, but he's still not standing. And he had to like kind of crab crawl backwards, and he had to like jerk away from them because they still had a hold of his hoodie. He goes up a couple bleachers and he's looking around for which way to go. He runs diagonally down the bleachers and then he falls. At the time of him falling, that's when I noticed another 3 boys coming down the bleachers chasing after him. But once Carmelo got up, he took off. You didn't see him for the rest of the video. At no point in that video do you see Hunter holding his brother. At no point in that video do you see those boys ever going back to the tent and sitting down. That was all a lie. And I also have questions. I don't know how the defense did not play that video. Because when you see that video, it was self-defense. Carmelo was only 5'8", 130.
She said that athletic boys was chasing Carmelo around for 11 minutes. These weren't like, the kids that sit in a room all day and play games or live stream. These were athletes that chased Carmelo around for 11 minutes before the stabbing even took place. How come this video wasn't even presented to the courtroom? And the testimonies of these witnesses was so far off from the video that they thought the video was an incident of something else. Now it makes sense. That's why they probably didn't present the video in the courtroom, because it would have destroyed their testimonies. It would have destroyed the prosecution argument. I think that's why. And are we surprised that there is video footage of it? Because this is a high school. These are teenagers. We're living in a media era, right? Everybody pull out their phones for anything, especially a confrontation, a conflict. And I got to say, you know how Charlamagne of the Breakfast Club be like, what is it? Donkey of the week, donkey of the day, whatever. Aside from the defense attorney, Eddie Perel, you received the donkey of the week, bro. Because what are you talking about? You supposed to have took the stand and support Carmelo team and told the truth. And you went up there with a faulty ass testimony, bro. This straight up lie, saying that there was no reason for Carmelo to pull out his tool, right? Just lie, bro. That's why they didn't present the video, because I feel like the video would have proved that it was self-defense. They need to leak the video, though. They need to leak the video. This was malpractice.
Yeah,
and this is not the last
we're
going to hear of the Carmelo Anthony case.
Yep, this was malpractice. Shout out to our brother Donnie on timeout. Donnie is speaking the truth. They won't show this video because they know it proves that they were liars. This is why I said I was watching Willie D today. Willie D was saying that Willie D was talking about the same video. It proves that they lied. So Carmelo's going to get a new trial. Carmelo's going to be found not guilty. This was a kangaroo court. That's why they did everything, expedited everything so quickly, because they know what they were doing. They were railroading this young brother. They know they are liars. That's why the father's out here spewing all his racism right now, saying all the foul shit that he's saying right now, because he knows he's a piece of shit. He knows he's a scumbag. That's right, Pinky. We already know that. We know everybody that would have been involved. If it was a bunch of black kids on a white kid, all them black kids would have been on charge. The white kid would have never got charged, and the black kids would have been the ones up on the stand right now. And that Eddie Perella, or whatever his name was, Eddie was a damn liar. I feel like Eddie was a plant. He was sent there to set up Carmelo. It seemed to me, the more I watched it, this seemed like some shit from a 1980s movie. And them people set that brother up. Yeah, me either, Project Leroy. I'm not surprised they lied. I'm surprised that they hired that attorney that they hired. Because you can easily go look up this attorney's bar record and you can see that he does not have a winning record. Nothing he has done has been on the winning side of foundational Black Americans. So to hell with all these people. And again, as our brother Donnie just said that, I like that shows that Donnie has read the transcripts. He used the word tool, not knife, tool, because that's exactly how it's described in the transcripts. The police don't call it a knife, they call it a tool. And the police, even under testimony, testified that it wasn't illegal. So all the white Nabiscos and the goofy ass Sambos, raccoons and tethers who keep saying, why bring a knife to school? Secondly, we say again, this wasn't at school. It wasn't at a school. It was at a fairground where they run track at. You dumb motherfuckers. And another thing to all you goofies out there, it wasn't a tent. It's called a canopy. It's the same shit I set up for my Traeger events every fucking weekend when I do Traeger events. It's a goddamn canopy. It's not a goddamn fucking tent. And it was a tool, a utility tool. You can go read the goddamn transcripts right now. The police in their own testimony do not describe it as a knife. Not a Swift Army knife, none of that. They describe it as a utility tool. Yeah, or he set him up because he don't want his cousin going with the black dude. They always used to make those type of movies in the 80s and the 90s. Yeah, that FBA man is goofy, Pinky. He's a goofy because it wasn't a damn knife. If you go read the transcript, you read it over and over again. When they asked the officer 4 times, not just twice by the defense, but twice by the prosecution. The prosecution keeps trying to get him to say, but it's a knife, isn't it? And the officer says, no, it wasn't a knife. The officer says, no, it's not a knife. It's a utility tool. That's what he used to stab him in his damn chicken breast. These people know they're fucking liars. That's why there's nothing a Nabisco can tell me. Nothing. I ain't buying nothing these folks say. Yeah. Yeah, he's Yellow Beezy's lawyer. Yellow Beezy been to jail a lot. Ain't Yellow Beezy in jail right now? So yeah, he was a terrible liar. He might be good for getting off some damn rappers. Yeah, that's right, Maxwell. The officer said it wasn't illegal. It's not illegal to have this. It's a utility tool. It was not a knife. For all the people want to keep calling it a knife, it's not a damn knife.
So I got a question. Let's take race out of it. What if your son was Austin Metcalf? And he goes to school one
You hear
day,
this shit?
and that's it. That's the last time you see him. Regardless of
This
whether
is a
the
tether.
persona of him
This is either a
may be,
raccoon or a tether.
you know, how he may have been categorized in school, bully or not, what would you want to happen to the kid that took your kid's life? What would you expect to happen? Would you want revenge? What would you want to see happen to that child? Y'all are letting this pseudo racial revolution really cloud your judgment.
Pseudo racial revolution. You hear this nigga?
Black community serious. This is why black fatigue is a thing. Because we choose the wrong shit to rally behind. And this is one of those things. What I've been seeing this case be compared to makes no sense. So I'm asking, if that was your kid, no matter the race, what would you want to happen? How would you think justice should be served?
What's going on, brother? How you doing? First and foremost, man, I have nothing against you.
Shout out to Brian
Jehovah. Even though some of the stuff you say I do disagree with, just like some of the stuff I say you might disagree with also. But in this video, I mean,
I
no
disagree with a lot of this nigga's work.
Now, you asked the question. If Austin Metcalf was your son, you would want justice. Something to that effect. If Austin Metcalf was my son, I'll be disappointed in my son. Because me as a black man, I raised my son to hold himself accountable. I raised my son not to be fucking with people. I raised my son not to put his hands on people. And I raised my son not to be a bully.
Not with Carmelo. That's exactly what they charged him with, murder.
Reason why I say that, because I taught my son, if you lay your hands on somebody and they didn't do nothing to you, you can't tell them how to respond to you. So if you put your hands on somebody and they put your brains on the pavement, or they stab you in the heart like that Metcalf boy did, that's on you. If I was going through the court process and they found a person that put my son in the dirt, not guilty, will I be hurt? Yeah. But at the end of the day, in the back of my mind, as a logical thinking black man, I'm going to say, my son should never put his hands on. My son should never been bullying this person.
Logically, okay? If you're thinking logically.
Another thing that you mentioned was black fatigue and how that's why they look at the black community for what it is. I'm a successful black man in my own right, and I'm pretty sure you are also. I gives two fucks on how white people think of me. Let me say that once again. I gives two fucks on what white people think of me.
2 fucks.
That's just me. They gonna think about me regardless if I act the right way. Even black people that do right in life still get judged. See, a lot of times we focus on the nigga shit a lot. And we think all black people do nigga shit. But the majority of black people don't do nigga shit. Majority of black people not committing crimes. The majority of black people not doing all these negative things that white people think
exactly.
I understand that I go at black Democrat supporters, Republican supporters, all that other stuff. That's just ideologies, in my opinion. That's just ideology. I know I come at Africans a lot. That's part of the game. But me as a black American man, I could never, ever, ever, ever care what white folks think of me. And I can't never walk this earth not thinking race plays a part in life of me as a black man. I can't never be oblivious to that. And I will never teach my black son that. Because that's dangerous for my black son to walk this earth and thinking white folks don't look at him as a nigga. Or look at him as a black person. So yes, I do stand with Carmelo Anthony. I really do.
That's right.
It ain't got nothing to do with emotions. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Because I got a question for you. And I pretty sure know what your answer gonna be, but I don't know about you too much. But if Carmelo was a white boy named Carlton, and 2 black boys named Jontavius and Quan approached him and put their hands on him, and that white boy stabbed one of them black boys and they unalived, would you say the white boy was justified and it was self-defense? Or would you say the white boy was wrong? Now, my personal opinion,
Here they go.
And if this really did happen,
Here they go. Right.
and maybe I'm wrong, brother, because I don't know you like
this.
this. But I think you will side with the white person
over here.
that unalive the black person in that scenario, just like the Carmelo Anthony scenario. No disrespect. No disrespect at all. But anyway, salute to you, brother. Meant no disrespect in this video, and I love you.
And we got too many goofy niggas out there like that. Tethers and raccoons and Sambos saying the same dumb shit. Man, I done contacted support. Y'all
No disrespect in this video, and I love you.
Y'all over here messing with my videos because you don't like what's being said. Because you a piece of shit, Restream. You a piece of shit. Just be honest with yourself. But you don't have a problem with white people making these type of videos. That's right, Pinky. Make this a lifestyle change. I agree with you on that, Pinky. Make this a lifestyle change. I've been telling niggas, this been my lifestyle. I've been not fucking with no immigrants. I've been not fucking with Tethers. I've been not fucking with all these people, Nabiscos and all of them. Boy, they just doing anything right now. They just really doing anything right now. They really trying to fuck the mojo up. Listen to this devil.
I don't know about you guys, but the first person that I hear about that attacks Carmelo Anthony in prison, I will be putting money on their books.
Here they are,
Yeah, I
inciting
made time
violence.
for all of this today because these translucent troglodytic snow roach escapees from the Caucasus Mountains by way of the hills have eyes whose family tree is a reef, and their family reunion is held under the stairs with the same people who live at the end of the street. Yeah, I made time today, and you think you can go low. Let's get it. Why don't you finish? Because I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of saying that screen name.
I would love to say I would make a GoFundMe, but we all know that would be, kind of illegal. So what we're going to do here is we're not going to make any GoFundMes. We're just going to put the message out there. And the message...
I think you can go low. Let's get it. Why don't you finish? Because I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of saying that screen name.
I would love to say I would make a GoFundMe, but we
Wow,
all
they
know
keep fucking with my video.
that would be, kind of illegal. So what we're going to do here is we're not going to make any GoFundMes. We're just going to put the message out there. And the message is the first guy that puts hands on Carmelo Anthony will be getting money put on their books. That's all I'm saying.
So, you know what? Hold on just a moment. Okay, that's better. Sometimes you just have to stay ready.
He ain't gonna say that to no
Get
black
ready.
man.
So I always have my own jumpsuit on hand, just for people like you. Let's dance. Listen here, you mediocre snow roach, snow possum hybrid. You might want to take some lessons because Austin Metcalf is dead right now because
That's right,
he couldn't
Claude
mind
Van
the
Damme.
business that paid him. He always had to insert himself where he was not needed. And that's what you're doing right now. You're inserting yourself, and you're going to get what you're looking for, because this is not 1966. This is 2026. We're going to move a little differently. I understand you all have gotten so bold nowadays to make these kind of claims without the sheets with the eyes cut out on them, but I'm just going to leave your picture here. I'm going to make sure it circulates on social media.
Yeah,
so
we
you
already
can
circulating this Nabisco
get
picture.
What you're
We
looking
about to make
for.
his life a
Because
living
you
hell.
could have stayed in your
Since he think he
bubble
got so
and
much
mind
money,
the business
we gonna
that
take
paid
that money
you.
from him
But
trickle
no,
by trickle.
You had to crawl out of the people
Nickel
under the
by
stairs
nickel.
hideaway and say this with your full chest. So I'm going to say this with my full chest. And I already got my orange jumpsuit on. You're going to fuck around. You're going to find out. And your family is going to see if those policies are paid up. Now, let's dance. Or else go slithering back under those stairs. Y'all have the day you deserve. I'm just going to let this sit here for a little while.
Hold on, family. Hold on. Mic check, mic check. Mic check. Y'all can hear me? Yeah, that's definitely what he's doing. He's chimping out. Straight up chimping out. That's all these people can do is chimp out. If y'all can hear me, put a one in the chat. Because they made it where I can barely hear the video right now. Hold on, let me drop out real quick. It's gonna take a minute. All right. I had to let it refresh. They starting their bullshit early. But yeah, like I said, these people are sitting out here, they playing their bullshit, and we're not falling for it. You can lie to these tethers, but you can't lie to us.
You're the reason why your son is dead. You got a bad heart and your skin looks sun-dried.
Boy,
Like a tomato, your son tried to play tough, but that shit was fatal. You're the reason why your son died. Oh, yeah. You're the reason why your son died. Oh.
Your son died.
You're the reason why your son is dead. That truth weighs heavy on your fucking head. Everything you try to hide, still he do what son said. Like a cracked foundation, now the whole house leaning instead. Austin's ghost walk the hallway every night, replaying what was said. Your guilt to rusted anchor dragging deep beneath the tide. A cemetery in your chest where apologies reside. You planted stones in the summer, now the thunder won't subside. Try to run from the reflection, but the mirrors still collide. Paint card your name in stone where the devil used to tread. Every memory a blade, every photograph a red. The clock keeps ticking, but the wound keeps living in your head. Carmelo, cause some mistakes don't die easy, but your son did. They just sleep beside the dead. You're the reason why your son is dead. You got a bad heart and your skin looks sun-dried. Like a tomato, your son tried to play tough, but that shit was fatal. You're the reason why your son died. You're the reason why your son died.
Tomato. She was fatal. And your son died. Stop fucking with the shit, Restream. We gonna play that again. Cause since you don't like it, y'all showing me. You Nabisco show will get under your skin. And I like it. That means I gotta spin the block on it.
You're the reason why your son is dead. You got a bad heart and your skin looks sun-dried.
That's right, Pinky. This is what fatherless
like a tomato. Your son tried to play tough, but that shit was fatal. You're the reason why your son died. Oh, yeah. You're the reason why your son died. Oh.
Can't tell me I'm not doing something right if they keep coming at my videos like this. I'm not contacting support for nothing. So y'all can lie like y'all lied to me the other day that you got everything straight. That's all y'all do is lie. I'm tired of calling you Nabiscos and having to talk to a nigga. Rather it's a white nigga, Arab, or African.
But that shit was fatal.
No,
you're the reason why your son died. Oh, yeah. You're the reason why your son died. Oh.
I know you mad, Nabisco.
You're the reason why your son is dead. You got a bad heart and your skin looks sun-dried. Like a tomato. Your son tried to play tough, but that shit was fatal. You're the reason why your son died. Oh, yeah. You're the reason why your son died. That truth weighs heavy on your fucking head. Every tear you try to hide, still ain't through what's unsaid. Like a cracked foundation, now the whole house leaning instead. Austin, ghosts walk the hallway every night, replaying what was said. Your guilt a rusted anchor dragging deep beneath the tide. A cemetery in your chest where apologies reside. You planted stones in the summer, now the thunder won't subside. Try to run from the reflection, but the mirrors still collide. Paint carved your name in stone where the devil used to tread. Every memory a blade, every photograph a red. The clock keeps ticking, but the wound keeps living in your head. Carmelo, cause some mistakes don't die easy, but your son did. They just sleep beside the dead. You're the reason why your son is dead. You got a bad heart, and your skin looks sun-dried like a tomato. Your son tried to play tough, but that shit was fatal. You're the reason why your son died. You're the reason why your son died. You're the reason, you're the reason, you're the reason, you're the reason, you're the motherfucking reason your son died. You're the reason, you're the reason, you're the reason, you're the reason, you're the motherfucking reason your son died. Bitch!
There it is. You the reason your son died. Shout out to FBA Policy, Tether One Radio. I'm glad. Listen to our brother when he had to fight motherfucking our brother Mercer when he had to fight goddamn Tommy Morrison. And everybody keep trying to play you like shit ain't about race. Everything's about race.
Because he's white. And when he told me that, on that phone call, I was taking it personally.
It's just another pro fight for you.
No, it was actually a personal thing to me. Because he's white. And when he told me that, on that phone call, I was taking it personally.
It's just another pro fight for you.
No, it was actually a personal thing to me because I found out I was WBO champion, and I mean that's my only title defense that I had. Was against Tommy Morrison. And my manager told me, or my trainer told me that I'm only getting $50,000 more than Tommy Morrison. And I was champion. And that pissed me off. So he told me, I didn't really believe me. He told me to call and ask Bob Arum. So I called Bob and I asked him, I said, I'm champion. How am I only getting $50,000 more than Tommy Morrison? And he told me, I respect him for this. He told me because he's white. He told me because he's white. And when he told me that, I said, okay. I said, thank you. Because he was honest. And I hung the phone up. And from that phone call, I was taking it personally the whole time.
Shout out. And he beat Tommy Morrison ass for that shit too. Whipped that Nabisco's ass. See, that's the difference between us and Tethers. Tethers don't try to get no get back. We get our get back all the time. And that right there is what white supremacists hate the most. They be taking these L's. They be getting whooped on, beat down. We know the facts. We know the motherfucking facts. We know the motherfucking facts. Did Tommy live? Yeah, he later on, I think he dosed on some damn crystal meth. But yeah, our brother whooped him down. That brother whipped that white nigga ass. And as far as Tommy Morrison, I think he might have passed away later on. Like I think he was on meth or some shit. But I'm not sure. So don't take my word for it. But if you ask me, all of them Nabiscos should be in the netherworld. All of them. That's where they belong. They ain't nothing but a bunch of goblins, orcs, and ghouls. That's what they are. A bunch of damn ghouls. With they smelly ass, them in the damn tethers. Here go a damn tether ran onto a damn schoolyard in Baltimore. And just listen to how the media talks about it. As if like, oh, this poor person, you're a fucking immigrant running from the law.
A joyful moment disrupted. Immigration agents detained 2 people outside of a Baltimore school set to hold pre-K and kindergarten advancement ceremonies. The agents were pursuing an undocumented immigrant who then drove into the parking lot of the school along with his family, authorities and witnesses said. Children were rushed past the scene as a man and woman were pulled from the SUV, which also had 2 kids inside, video shows. Baltimore City spokesperson for public schools said it's not clear whether they were associated with the school. DHS spokesperson Lauren Biss told CNN in a statement that the man identified as Jesus Acevedo Sanchez, quote, refused lawful commands, violently resisted arrest, and used his vehicle to evade law enforcement, dragging an ICE officer in the process. To be clear, ICE does not target schools, but we will not allow criminals to hide in our nation's schools and put the safety of children at risk, Biss said. Acevedo Sanchez is now facing federal charges, and CNN is working to confirm whether he has legal representation. The other individual in the vehicle is facing charges for assaulting a federal officer. The incident prompted backlash from parents, teachers and politicians. A source familiar with the incident tells CNN ICE was apologetic about the arrests happening on school grounds.
I don't give a fuck. I hope ICE arrests them everywhere. If you try to run on a goddamn school ground, they gonna get your ass. That's it. I'm tired of the media up here trying to play like these people are the victims. No, you're the victimizers. You along with your white supremacist cohorts. You're a bunch of damn devils. Go ahead, Black Alpha. Let Black Alpha.
We told everybody exactly what was going to go on with the Carmelo Anthony case, fam. And look, y'all, less than a week later, every damn thing that we said has came true. Same exact thing with Ricky Child. Every single thing that we said has came true. Every time you say something foundational, Black Americans, mark it down. You are right about this Eddie Pereira or Pinata. The guy who said that he ain't know who the hell Carmelo Anthony was, but yet this guy's the cousin of Carmelo Anthony's girlfriend, and now he's on the stand and he was talking about we ain't know nothing. Who knew? I couldn't tell what it was. What is it? Y'all see, fam, how the railroading comes from every single direction. Yes. Lied under oath. Yes. They let it slide. Yes. So this is why we've been telling everybody delineation is a must. Every time you turn around, it's a Mayo and it's a tether. Okay, it's a tether and it's a Mayo. It's what I've been saying for a long time. It's a tail. Okay, what happens when you put together a tether with a Mayo mentality? That's a tail. And tails get a little pat on the head, family. Fam, wasn't none of them gonna get in that damn courtroom and blame the W. Fam, for what we know, and I'm talking about undisputed 100% about the system of supremacy, were none of those Mendozas, none of those Pinatas, none of them Etties, none of them Romeros was gonna get in that courtroom and blame Austin Metcalf and stick up for Carmelo Anthony, no matter what the evidence showed, no matter what the facts were, and no matter if they were under oath or not. Because the only oath that they are beholden to is their oath for the system of supremacy. That is the only one that they're bind to. So how in the hell did we figure it out, but this person couldn't figure it out? How in the hell did we connect the dots, but this person couldn't connect the dots? You mean to tell me that all of this happened and the defense guy didn't pull out all the evidence? The defense guy didn't say, wait a minute now, Mr. Pinata, you the damn cousin of his girlfriend. What? Nah, bruh, nah. Funny style ways, family. And remember, in life, when things are a lie, it's all over the damn place. The truth is very direct, family. And everything is very direct. See, it's not just about the lies that are being told. It's about how obvious the lies are being told. And the damn defense lawyer just didn't catch it. because the defense lawyer is working with the prosecution. The prosecution is working with the defense lawyer. Mr. Eddie Pinata is working with Austin Metcalf. Austin Metcalf is working with Eddie Pinata, and all four of those are working with the system of supremacy against Carmelo. Exactly. Eddie Pinata set up Carmelo Anthony. How did the Metcalfs go directly to Carmelo Anthony? And why did Eddie Pinata invite him in? Family, this is very suspicious. I don't know about you, but if somebody randomly says, hey, come on over here, have a seat, and then immediately after a mob of supremacists show up to harm me and confront me, and the person who invited me in doesn't say anything, he allows it to go on, he allowed me to get attacked, then he goes on the stand and says that he never knew me. Violation, violation, violation. Violating to the point that you're willing to lie under oath, which is a violation of the law. So that only further helps the appeal. And it also further concrete evidence what we say, that there ain't no blacks and browns coalition, only the black and brown no-alition. It strikes again and again. We're always right, family. How long we've been saying it, how long we've been speaking it. I mean, FBA at this point, everybody needs to just bow down, because every time we say something, it comes true. They may not want to hear it. They may not want to accept it. They may not want to acknowledge it, but you better.
Either or, that nigga set up Carmelo Anthony. As a brother who watched this shit and I realized it, that was the first thing I kept saying. Who invited him under that tent? That brother was set up, because the minute he got under that tent, Hunter Metcalf and Austin Metcalf, they all came down there and they tried to get on our brother. So right there, to me, lets me know that this brother was set up. He was set up, y'all. He was set up. Anybody who don't buy it, fuck you. Charleston White, fuck you. Anton Nigerian Nose Daniels, fuck you. All y'all niggas, fuck you. Judge Joe Brown, fuck you. All you niggas.
This white lady says the United States is becoming a Latin American country and she doesn't want to live in a brown country. Check this out.
In 35 years, when you same idiots.
This white lady says the United States is becoming a Latin American country and she doesn't want to live in a brown country. Check this out.
In 35 years, when you same idiots realize that Mexicans and Hispanics are a problem too, this will be a majority brown country. Even more than it already is. It's practically a majority brown country as it is. The reason why I believe that Hispanics are more of a threat than black people is because I'm going on the numbers. Black people are 14% of the population. They don't have that many children. They abort their children. They kill each other in gang violence, etc. And so that is a self-regulating problem. They will always remain around 20% of the or around 14% of the population. Hispanics, on the other hand, millions of them are in this country. The numbers on the book say it's 20% of the population are Hispanic. I believe it's probably closer to 30 to 35%. That is just the ones that are just here. They are all having at least 4 children per family. They're not having the abortions that the black people are having. And as mass deportations are off the table, more of them are going to be flooding into the country. So that means that is a problem. That is a population that is booming. The issue here is not about crime stats. The issue here is about ethnic, racial replacement. If you want to live in a brown country, I encourage you to get a pickup truck, go from California and drive all the way through Mexico and see how far you get. I guarantee you, like all the surfers who do that, you will get in that pickup truck and within a few hours you will have been carjacked and probably murdered by the cartel. Okay? This is not about, oh, I saw some black people commit more crime. Yes, black people are not replacing you. Hispanics are. That is the point, dummies. It took you people 35 years to realize that black people were a problem. In 35 years, Mexicans will be such a problem that this will no longer be a white country, and you will be assimilating, you white people will be assimilating into Hispanic culture. They won't be assimilating into our culture. You'll be assimilating to their culture, because this will be a brown country. I don't want to live in a brown country. I want to live in a white country.
And not to mention, they have the highest aging population. And they know this. Man, just listen to the terminology they use when there's a caravan of undocumented immigrants that's about to enter this country. They be like, they're all military-aged men. Because they know that over 60% of their population is 40 years old and older. Have y'all been outside touching the grass? Have y'all been in public lately? She's a representation of their population. Yeah, and their numbers are overinflated because everybody is checking their box. Even the people that's not them check their box. Just look at the last 3 presidents we had, right? Donald Trump, his parents from Germany and Scotland, Joe Biden, Ireland, even Obama, Kenyan, and his mother is not even a heritage American. She's been all over Europe.
Yeah, the last heritage American that we had as president, George Bush Jr., and that was in 2009. So
All that
non-heritage
heritage
Americans
American
been
shit
running this
too,
country
Donnie.
for almost 20 years. And then she want to focus on
Ain't no
black
such thing
American
as a
crime
heritage
statistics.
American.
Like she don't know that they lump all non-black Americans in the same black box, right? And talking about that, y'all been taking L's recently from non-black Americans. They've been on a roll. They've been dragging the floor with y'all, right? Minnesota. Less than 5 years, they already got y'all for $9 billion. And most of that money y'all not going to even see again. And then now let's talk about the Russian and Armenian mob, hundreds of millions of dollars. Just check in with your boy Nick Shirley. He got the numbers and the information. Y'all know what's up. So get your numbers together, delineate, try to get your numbers together because y'all really don't know y'all numbers. And then get your birth rates up because you're aging and you're not birthing. But yeah, she's her fear. You know how they say my top horror movies is United States turning into a Latin country. That's all top of her 5 lists.
Yeah, well, most of them are the ones who are laying up with all these other people. I watch it all day. White women, Latino men, white women, Asian men, white woman, African man, white woman, Caribbean man. White man, Asian woman, white man, African woman, white man, Caribbean woman. I see it all damn day. I see it all day. See, that's where you get to really see shit when niggas need to get stuff for their homes. You see who's in these relationships. You see who's dominating who. And it's them trying to mix with all these other people. That's why we have all these problems, because as that White Nabisco earlier tried to say, we did the most abolition in Africa. Yeah, in Africa. Fuck out of here with that African shit. And did y'all see that nigga David Alua or some shit? He was the African nigga they tried to have play Martin Luther King and shit. This nigga, he's got a Nabisco wife. Yeah, Dave Anderson, that's the business bully, Maxwell Jenkins and Project Leroy. That nigga was at the rally for reparations. That nigga got booed. That's why I keep telling people, you just listen to Dave Anderson for a few minutes and you be like, yeah, this nigga ain't my cup of tea. That's why I'm not subscribed to him. Dennis Sperling is another nigga that every once in a while he be on cold, but a lot of the times Dennis Sperling be off cold. Yeah, all of them niggas are manosphere niggas. They don't really have nothing to really ride on. That's why they constantly end up off cold, because they sit around with that manosphere bullshit. That's why I don't fuck with none of them niggas. Dave Anderson, he been hanging with a lot of manosphere niggas lately. He's had manosphere niggas on his channel all week. That's why you don't fuck with, just like you don't fuck with a fat bitch who lose weight, you don't fuck with a fat nigga that lose weight. Yeah, at the rally for reparations, he got booed. Yeah, well, let him release the tape. Elon Musk know that he don't want that tape. What, he over there trying to doctor it up with Grok and shit? Look at this tether trying to tell this sister telling this tether off, and this tether trying to keep playing like we look alike. Nigga, this nigga look like one of them cone head monsters. Nigga, we do not look alike, nigga.
Would I know? Why would I know when we live in a fucking America where the white people have taken everything from us? Where you are from, you are not from there. Then I'm not from Africa. You just proved my point. I have no knowledge of fucking Africa. Would I know? Why would I know when we live in a fucking America where the white people have taken everything from us? Where you are from, you are not from there. Then I'm not from Africa. You just proved my point. I have no knowledge of fucking Africa, so how the fuck could I be from there? How the fuck could I be from there? I know everything about America, though. I know everything about America, though.
Look at you and look at me.
What's the
Like,
difference?
nigga, we could
No, we
talk in
don't.
your eyes,
What's
your
the
nose,
difference?
everything.
What's the
Nigga,
difference,
you look
though?
like a
What's
goon.
the difference, though?
We got the same kind of
What's
hair.
the
Yeah, look at
difference?
the
I know the
hairline.
difference
Is
by
it
looking
official?
at you. I knew when I looked at you over there that you was from Africa.
That
No, you
sister
didn't.
said, I
You a
know the
damn
difference
lie.
by looking
You a
at you.
damn lie. Anybody in my life knew your ass was African.
You didn't say it over there.
I didn't have to. I did not
So I
have
just
to.
told you.
I said you was a coon
Then
over
you
there.
Yeah, nigga, we ain't all, see, she called you a coon, but then she realized you a damn African as she got closer up to your face. Nigga, we can tell. Stop all this. Wait, nigga. We are all together, nigga. When the white man, he don't, nigga, they can tell just like we can tell. Fuck is you talking about? Wait, nigga, you are a damn straight up African. There's no way around it. These damn tethers is crazy. Trying to lump us all in together. Nigga, we are all in this together, nigga. We have to, no, nigga, we don't have to do nothing. No milk, no syrup, nothing, nigga. Get the fuck on. Keep trying to play like we can't. Just look at the nigga. Look at the nigga head, y'all. What nigga you know got a head like that? I'm sorry, I know my peoples. I even saw Maxwell when he was on the live the other day. Maxwell don't got no head like that. Big E don't got no head like that. Claude Van Damme don't got no head like that. Project Leroy don't got no head like that. Jesse don't got no head like that. That head is super tetherized. Look at that shit. The nigga look like Arnold Schwarzenegger when the niggas was on, when that nigga, what was that movie when the nigga got pulled out into the atmosphere of Mars and the nigga head start, what is it, Total Recall? The nigga got the Total Recall head. Remember that little midget jumped on the table with that gun shooting? That nigga got the same head as that midget. Hell is he talking about, nigga? You don't get your Total Recall head looking ass out of here. Damn tether. That sister, check that nigga. Listen to this Armenian chick.
There's an attack happening on our Black community.
She said
and
she
I'm
only
gonna talk
found
about something
safety
that
under
I
Black
haven't
Americans.
really talked about on the internet. So I am an Armenian American woman, and there's an attack happening on our Black community, and I'm going to talk about something that I haven't really talked about on the internet. So I am an Armenian American woman, and I was raised in the foster care system in Florida. And the only time I have ever truly felt safe as a child was in Black homes. Black families took me in, Black communities embraced me, and that shaped everything about who I am and why I fight the fight that I fight. Right now, the Black community is under attack. Last week, Rick Chow was found not guilty for shooting 14-year-old Cypress Carmack Belton in the back while he ran away because maybe he took a bottle of water. He didn't even steal it. This week, we watched Carmelo Anthony
He didn't
sentenced
take
to
no bottle of water.
35 years for something that happened when he was 17 years old, a self-defense case with no Black jurors, white nationalists outside the courthouse. Tuesday, a 6-foot cross was found in Grant Park burning in Chicago in 2026.
By a damn
and on
Asian.
Sunday, June 7th, a man named Jeffrey Tyler Kinzer drove past a Black family reunion in Leesburg, Georgia, shouting racial slurs, and then left, put on body armor, picked up an AR-15, and came back and opened
How the
fire
hell
on
they got
the
a
family.
Leesburg, Georgia,
There were
and a
20
Leesburg,
children
Florida,
and elderly
I'm in
adults at this
Leesburg,
gathering.
Virginia.
These are all connected.
where it makes sense.
This is what the normalization of hatred looks like in real time, and I refuse to be quiet about
fuck
it.
Elon
And
Musk.
I really hope that more people speak out about what is happening.
Well, there you go. Some of y'all niggas be raising these little Armenian kids. Keep it moving.
Hey man, it's he deserves to
Mike
rot
check.
in prison for the rest of his life.
You hear this?
It was a savage killing.
Listen to these white devils.
Stop. Hey man, it's
Listen to these devils.
he deserves to rot in prison for the rest
You
of his
see
life.
a reverse
It
Abe
was a
Lincoln
savage
looking
killing.
nigga.
No self-defense. If they want to make it about race, you know, like they always do, you know, we can do that. But
it's about race for him too. Watch this.
I think we came out on top with this one.
What brought you out here today? Why do you feel like this is an important verdict for us?
Yeah. This, in my opinion, this is the front lines, man. This is where the future happens. You know, with all this stuff, all this race stuff, all this, you know, blacks killing the whites. You know,
This where the future happens, huh?
It's about race. Stop playing into the narratives. You dumb black people that's trying to run to these Edomites' charge, trying to run and defend them. It's about race for them. They fighting to stay on top. You see, a few posts ago, I just told
Fuck
y'all that
Elon
it's
Musk.
bigger than Carmelo
I don't give a damn what he
Anthony,
say. I don't
Carmack
trust
Belton,
any Nabisco.
and Sandra Bland and Tamir Rice and so on and so forth. It's bigger than that, all right? It's to let black people know you will
I
not
don't
be
trust
allowed
any
to
Nabisco.
harm us, although we can harm you. Once again, Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not
Shalom,
guilty.
this is my Hebrew
And they that
Israelite
sell
brother.
them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. Let me show you what it means when it says their own shepherds pity them not.
My son didn't intend to hurt anyone.
There was no innocent until proven guilty. He was already guilty.
They are a delusion. Look at the shirt that he's wearing. It says, believe Carmelo. Believe what? He hasn't said anything. He didn't take the stand. Believe his silence? Believe your t-shirt? This is illogical. They create these echo chambers where you can have all of your delusional thoughts confirmed. He didn't want to harm anybody. He didn't want to kill Austin Metcalf. Your son brought a knife to a high school
Jason
track.
full of pork
That right
whitlock.
there is what the Bible means when it says their own shepherds pity them not. We die, we go to jail, no one cares, not even our own. A young white man dies, all white people gather together. An Asian man gets knocked out of his seat on an airplane, the Asian community come together. The black man dies or the black man's up for trial and black people turn against him. You can't make it up.
Yeah, Jason full of pork whitlock is a mushy ass fat nigga. Yeah, Elon Musk is a goddamn mark. Fuck Elon Musk. Fuck that nigga. And I still like Tesla trucks and all that. But fuck Elon. Fuck him. Fuck Elon Musk. Dusty white boy. Word up, Maxwell. I could tell even when I was at the car show today, some of these Nabiscos was trying to act a little frisky. Watch this story right here, where a black man's son was attacked at school in another incident, sort of like Carmelo Anthony. Imagine his son would have got up and defended himself, and he with a white woman too. I want y'all to pay attention to the mama, and tell me the mama don't got the haircut that says I only fuck with black niggas. Watch this woman haircut. Yeah, well, we all saying show the video, but that ain't gonna make me trust no Elon Musk. Fuck Elon Musk. He's a devil and a half. Any nigga that don't know that Elon Musk is a devil and a half, something wrong with you. He's a devil and a half. He's like a devil and almost two devils on top of each other. See, Elon Musk was saying that as just that's him baiting motherfuckers. Like he acting like the video is gonna show that Carmelo was the aggressor, and that's the cap. Because I done spoke to multiple people on TikTok. I'm trying to get 2 people over here. You know, people, our schedules is so fucked up because you know the one brother and the one sister. The brother I know he in Texas. The sister, she's like in like a thing called Texarkana. That's kind of like close. I think it's supposed to be like Arkansas and Texas or some shit like that. That's what she was telling me. Word up, Demon Square. Word up. Look at this case right here. Here's another case. Just happened this week.
Herman Holmes says he was shocked when he first saw the 5-second video.
We're just ready to leave work and come and find this. We're just ready to leave work and come and find this.
Herman Holmes says he was shocked when he first saw the 5-second video.
We're just ready to leave work and come and find this kid.
The incident happened Tuesday at Little Clinton Center, where other students recorded the confrontation involving Demarion. Demarion says someone approached him without warning. So school officials have not disclosed what punishment the students involved may face, but say the situation is being handled according to district guidelines. Demarion's parents believe the incident was a violent assault and reported it to the sheriff's office. Authorities have not confirmed the identities of the other juveniles involved, but deputies say a report was filed and charges are now being considered. Reporters were unable to reach the other students' parents, but the family says they do want a conversation about what happened. Meanwhile, Demarion's parents say they are now considering transferring their son out of the school. Experts with StopBullying.gov say parents should watch for warning signs that a child may be experiencing bullying, including unexplained injuries, fake illnesses, damaged clothing, or sudden changes in eating habits.
Facts. That's what I'm talking about right there. You know what I mean? You're sitting up here, the dad, you could tell he an FBA dad because he like, the first thing out of his mouth is like, man, as soon as I saw that video, I'm thinking about going to get this motherfucking kid. But that white wife held him back from doing his FBA justice. See that? Y'all pay attention now. Y'all think she down. No, she ain't down. She's afraid that when they talk about the family want to have a discussion with the other family, that's the white woman in her. Like, maybe I can talk to her and they'll see that I'm white and then they'll leave my son alone. No, they won't, bitch. Because you cared about black people too much. Demarion came out black. If Demarion came out all light-skinned with green eyes and a big old puffy afro, he might have been all right. That's right, Pinky. He better teach him how to fight. Because poor Demarion was taking it. That's right. Y'all letting these white people just go around and y'all keep playing like there's no racism when all this racism is coming from younger white people. You can't tell me Austin Metcalf was not racist after listening to his father talk. You can't tell me that. The motherfucking fruit does not fall far from the tree. You're supposed to be like, yeah, this is a racist fruit. That tree is racist. It came from the racist tree. Any fruit around the racist tree, you're supposed to not pick up. You're supposed to already know, yeah, that's the racist tree. The same way your ass don't go near poison ivy is the same way you should not go near a racist tree. But see, your mamas and daddies ain't tell you that, right? You've been told loves everybody. Oh, Lord. We's good peoples now. We just wants to be left alone. We wants to be in this corner by ourselves. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Y'all niggas is crazy. Yeah, they know exactly who to attack. Maxwell, that part. That part. Y'all always like, yeah, the bullies. Yeah, it's like it always like this whole bullying shit did not happen till black people couldn't whip their children no more. Y'all understand this shit, black family? When they told black people you couldn't whip your children no more, your children started getting bullied or your children start being bullied. See, when you used to get an ass whooping, there were two reasons you got an ass whooping. You did something or you did something. See, there it is right there. Those are reasons you got ass whoopings. Either you did something or you did something. And sometimes you might not have done nothing. And that equated to an ass whooping. Your cousin was getting jumped and you didn't help. A white person did what to you and you didn't do what? Yes. That's right, Project Leroy. That's right, Maxwell. That's where it's gonna have to be. There was brothers like that back in the past who stood on motherfucking business. Now you got niggas all out here. Niggas got purple hair, green hair, or the nigga might be fat with a Dragon Ball Z t-shirt on. Don't never trust a fat nigga with a Dragon Ball Z t-shirt on. Especially a black fat nigga. Don't ever trust him. The nigga is never gonna have your back. I've seen that shit in real time. You see a nigga in Crocs with a damn Dragon Ball Z t-shirt. It's a fat nigga who lived right in the front of me, on the other side from me. And that nigga always looking at me, and I'm like, I nod at him. He's like, he be like, and then I seen this nigga one day, I'm on the path by my favorite tree. This nigga like, hey bro, I'll be seeing you, but you know, I can't really say much because my wife, you know, she don't really like our people. And I'm looking at the nigga when he telling me that. I'm just staring at him. And I'm like, well, aren't you our people? He's like, yeah, but you know, I was like, nigga, I just started laughing and I rolled away. I was like, I don't know what to tell you, my nigga. You up here with a bitch that don't love you and you trying to explain it to me? I don't know. Project Leroy, it be fat niggas. It be fat niggas with white women with a Dragon Ball Z t-shirt on. The nigga have one. Wait, do you got the shirt on fresh? I'm just trying to tell you what I see. I'm looking at a nigga like this nigga's got on a Dragon Ball Z t-shirt. Yeah, it's always, each time I seen his weakness, this nigga had like an anime t-shirt on. So what am I supposed to say? That's right, softer than wet one pine tissue. Word up. Y'all Caldor, y'all think I'm crazy. I'm telling you, don't you dare trust the nigga that got on Crocs and a Dragon Ball Z t-shirt. And his hair is all wild. It's not kept. The nigga's like reverse Einstein. He's not smart. He would have slept with his sister if he had one. Y'all gotta see the world I'm in, man. I wish I could bring all y'all niggas out here. Y'all niggas would be like, what the hell? Yeah, Maxwell. That's it. You had to fight your mama or you had to fight the nigga outside. That was it. There was no way around it. And see, I like how the niggas saying the same thing. You had to fight your mama. And like I had a father in the house. My dad wasn't the same way as my mother. But my mama, she wasn't letting no motherfucking beef go on. This nigga showing up in front of our house every day. You better go out there and do something with this nigga. Okay, yeah. Look, I don't care if you got a hoodie yet. If you, as long as you're not fat, wearing goddamn Crocs. Yo, Project Leroy. I'm just trying to be honest. That's how them niggas look. Wait, use my phone. Oh, you want me to catch a picture of the nigga, Pinky? I'll just take a picture. I'll just say, yo, my nigga, let me get a picture of you. You my homie. I'll just say that. I'll get a picture of that nigga. Yeah, I see the nigga every day. I'll get a picture of that nigga. Y'all want a picture of him? You can tell that nigga only eat waffles. Yeah, that nigga fat. He's a fat nigga. He got one of them old BMWs too. He got like an old 325. Yeah, black mothers will fight children for real. That's a real thing. Maxwell ain't lying. Yeah, Pinky, I'll just get a picture of him. I'll just be like, yo, my nigga, let me get a picture with you. I don't want to be near him because I touched the nigga one time. The nigga be moist. Like his skin and his shirt be wet all the time. That's how fat niggas be. It was winter and this nigga was wet. I was like, nigga, you better get inside before you catch the flu. That nigga's like, yeah, I know. I just came out because I was sweating. Word up. That nigga only eat Eggo waffle type nigga. You see that nigga? You like, yeah, this nigga's only putting them shits in the toaster. Word up. I see the nigga all the time. Cause the nigga, he start liking me. Cause you know, I wear like anime shit too, but my shit be fly. The shit I got is fly. The shit I got, niggas ain't never seen before. Like he got mad at me because I let my One Piece hoodie get messed up. And I just use it for work now. He like, man, why would you let a One Piece hoodie look like that? That's like that, get so messed up. I was like, nigga, because it's mine. I wear it to work, nigga. I was looking at him weird, like, nigga, it's my shirt. I bought it. It ain't even a shirt. It's a hoodie. It's a One Piece hoodie. All the Asian niggas and the goofy niggas at my job, them niggas be geeking out over my shit. Cause they be like, this nigga got some of the best hoodies and shirts. Cause I got the Mario Brothers shirt where the shit's like the periodic table. And I got the original shit that I bought from fucking Super Nintendo from NES. I bought this shit like back in the days, like, and it's still a quality shirt. Yo, I'm gonna get that animation. Y'all gonna see him. He gonna have on a Dragon Ball Z t-shirt. Watch. Yeah, my mama, shit. I see my mama whip women and men. Sorry about that, family. That shit went down the wrong hole. Word up. But that brother need to teach his son how to fight. Because this is fucked up. That kid don't deserve to be getting whooped on like that.
Here's why you should reach for paper towel over using a hand dryer in a public restroom. Look, I know this isn't necessarily great for the environment.
See this
Here's
nigga?
why
You see why I still use paper towels
when
I'm at
in a
work?
public restroom. Look, I know this isn't necessarily great for the environment, but let me explain. Obviously,
nah, there ain't
you
no
always
water
want to
gonna
wash your
stop you
hands
coughing
after
when you
using the
smoking
restroom.
weed. If
know
you
that.
try to drink some
But when
water
it
when you
comes to
coughing,
drying,
smoking weed,
keep
you'll
this in
kill
mind.
yourself.
Air dryers work by taking in surrounding air through a motor and then expelling it. And that can be problematic, especially, for example, if a toilet has been flushed without shutting the lid. That flush can disperse a fine
Nah,
mix of
this shit was
aerosolized
sharp.
microbes into the
It
bathroom
just hit
air
me in the wrong spot.
onto your
That's all
newly
dead.
washed hands. It can undo the good work you just did to get rid of germs. In fact, researchers found that Petri dishes exposed to bathroom air for 2 minutes grew an average of fewer than 1 bacterial colony per dish.
The bathroom air, because niggas be shitting and air fumes be going in the air. I told y'all.
Colonies per dish. But at the same time, just like you wouldn't skip out on the washing,
that's why I miss my old job. That's the only thing I miss about my
germs on your hands.
old job.
And also,
we had our own bathroom
more easily when your hands are wet. So, unless your air dryer has a HEPA filter on it, pick paper towels the next time you're in the restroom.
Oh, I told y'all. That's why I just wash my hands, grab paper towel, and I get the fuck out the bathroom. Especially when it's a bunch of niggas in there taking a dump. I'm not in there. I'm getting the fuck out. Why I gotta stop smoking? I just cough because it hit down the wrong hole. God damn. Nigga can't even smoke a J no more. And this some sharp shit. This the Wimby pack. I gotta take a picture of this. This the motherfucking Wimby pack. I was at the weed store. The nigga pulled that shit out. He's like, yo, Breeze, man. I know you like this. I saw that shit. I was like, oh shit. And I was in all my New York orange today. I was in blue and orange all day. Oh, I'm mad at them niggas at New Era. Gonna send me an email talking about it's gonna take a little bit longer to get me my hat. Oh, nigga. Maxwell, I'm smoking it. This that sharp shit. Sharp shit make you cough. If you had some Reggie Bush, you wouldn't be coughing. Sharp shit have you coughing like a motherfucker. You be like, oh. Oh. See, I smoke when I can, because when you travel and you go places, you can't smoke everywhere you go. So you gotta, so when I can smoke, I smoke. Nah, it's just the Wimby pack, Cal Dog. The weed is strong. It's the New York Knicks Wimby pack. Because they beat that nigga up. We not saying Wimby like it's the Wimby pack that he's like the hero on the pack. Nah, that nigga, they got that nigga with an egg on his head. Yeah, it's called the New York Knicks Wimby pack. I'm gonna take a picture of this shit and I'm gonna put it on my I'm gonna put this shit on my community page. Yeah, it's the Wimby pack. We smoking on that Wimby. You know, it's so funny that the media act like they cared, and then soon as New York won, nobody cared. That was almost like a goddamn. That's almost like the same score that when the Lakers won in Game 5 against the LA Lakers. Did y'all not notice that the score was almost similar? Oh yeah, you had your grandson. Yeah, see, you got the kids around. When my daughters and shit ain't around and nobody around, that's when I'm smoking. Momo ain't even around right now. I'll be fucking up trying to pass the damn blunt to Momo. Matter of fact, while y'all check this video, let me get her bitch ass.
Why is there not more national conversation about the black family reunion in Georgia that got shot up? This country only knows how to panic about terrorism when it can attach that term to everybody except the people who keep proving that they are one of the biggest threats to public safety. Now, according to witnesses, this family was outside celebrating the reunion. Then a white man drives by yelling racial slurs. He leaves, comes back wearing body armor, carrying an AR, and starts shooting. That black family was doing one of the most ordinary and beautiful things black people do. They gathered, they was celebrating family, they was loving each other. Nothing that deserved them getting shot at. And the only reason we not talking about a massacre, tragedy type situation is because one of the family members was a Marine veteran and he started busting back. So I guess America needs to be reminded, when a racist pulls up to a black family reunion with body armor and a rifle and start shooting, that is domestic terrorism. But folks are hella quiet. This ain't getting nowhere the amount of attention it deserves. The same people who call protesters and college students a national security threat suddenly can't find the words to call out real terrorism when it happens. And we shouldn't be surprised that them people don't call this terrorism. Remember, the FBI and DHS have already warned us about racially motivated violent extremists being the greatest threat to domestic safety.
Yeah, cow dog, I would smack them too. But I told niggas, I'm mad at myself that my sketchy ass, I sat here, I didn't really fucking bet on this game. I bet on the last game, but I didn't bet on this one.
Body armor and an AR rifle, open fire,
and I bet on the first two games. So the first two games I made some bread. Then I was gonna bet on the third. Then I kind of woke up in my sleep. My wife was like, "Oh, don't you do that." And so I didn't bet on the goddamn third game, and then I didn't bet on the fourth and fifth game. Even though I knew the fourth game they was gonna win.
Black people diving under cars because a racist allegedly decided that black joy, that black family, was a target.
Shout out to that brother right there dropping that motherfucking fire. Restream, don't act like I see what you're doing. I see you lowering the volume on my videos. I can't barely hear it. But I get it. That's what y'all do. Y'all niggas y'all scoundrels. If I was over here talking fuck shit and doing fuck shit, y'all wouldn't be fucking with me at all. I remember that day me and only Just Jay, not saying Just Jay be only about fucking around, but me and her was just talking bullshit one day. We didn't have no interruptions. I was just showing fuck videos, like fuck nigga shit videos and shit like that. I wasn't showing nothing educational or nothing to tell our people to stay on code. Oh, you did, cow dog? Okay. See, I ain't even fuck with the last shit. I was like, man, I knew I should have. But I fucking didn't. You know, they ain't barely talk about that video where there was some type of mayor. I think he was in fucking Boston or some shit. He was like a Mexican mayor or some shit. And then a woman ran up talking about what you did to my daughter and all that. Like, so yeah, that didn't barely make the news. But that's something else out there going on. I'm gonna bring that. I got that story. I got a lot to that shit now. It's like this next show might be all about this whole damn story. Because it's the wildest shit. Protect your children, man. I don't even know what this is.
The victim was at his friend's house for a sleepover on Memorial Day and was murdered in the top bunk. The defendant had a court date today.
Yeah, tell me this nigga don't look like a
was
tether,
at his friend's house for a
tell me this
sleepover on
nigga,
Memorial
I
Day
don't
and
know.
was
This is why I
murdered in
be
the top
saying
bunk.
you can't go by
The
last
defendant
names.
had a court date today. The 17-year-old victim was shot and killed just
But
before
if y'all know a
5:30
nigga that
a.m.
look
Monday
like this, tell
in
me.
the top bunk of an upstairs bedroom, according to court charging documents, during a sleepover at his friend's house in Lansdowne, where the defendant, 22-year-old Marquise Washington, also
Look at that
lives.
nigga, y'all.
And Monday at 5:28 a.m., his mom called 911
Tell
to
me
report the
if that
shooting,
nigga
ID
is
her
like
older son as the
normal
shooter,
looking to
and
y'all.
explained the victim is her younger son's friend. She also told police Washington has been diagnosed with mental illness, and after his arrest, he allegedly confessed.
That nigga looked
telling
like
police,
Dookie
quote,
from The
voices
Wire.
in his head had gotten to him, and he snapped.
Y'all remember that nigga from The Wire, Dookie? I don't know. Maybe he is. I don't know. That nigga look like a tether. But you ain't supposed to have a nigga over your house that's crazy. And that's what I'm saying. What's up with the mama? Because the mama's supposed to know that kid family. Your son like, can such and such come over for a sleepover? His mama and them said he touched in the head. You can't have nobody like that in the house. Because I don't want to be up all night watching him. Because you know your mother would be up all day. Yeah, that's why I said he looked like a teller, but we don't know. Yeah. But that's why it was important in the black community that your mother knew everybody and shit. Because see, that situation wouldn't have happened back in the days. Because your mother would be like, nah, you can't go to no sleepover with him, or he can't come over here because he touched in the head. If something happened to you, that's how your mama would be. You'd be like, what? Today your mama be like, well, where's his daddy? Is his daddy around? Okay, then you can go over there. If it ain't no father, them bitches like, yeah, you can go over there. These bitches is horrible. You gotta see them on TikTok, man. They are the worst people on the earth. I'm telling y'all, these new women, they ain't shit. They don't give a shit. They be saying shit like that. Do he got a father at home? You can't go over there. You be like, damn, this bitch. But yeah, that nigga look like Dookie from The Wire. Go watch The Wire. I know y'all niggas seen The Wire. Y'all ain't see that nigga when the last part, when it was the kid, that was Dookie. The nigga that niggas used to beat up and they ain't get that nigga no icy and shit. Yeah, by the slow kid. Yeah, Cow Dog, you know that. Yeah, Black Mama, we need to do that as a thing on the internet. Black Mama be like, because if we just did that shit, Black Mama be like, black people, that is another way. I be telling people act like we're not like synchronized. We really are. Because when you hear stories from motherfuckers who grew up in LA as a child, and a nigga grew up over in the East Coast as a child, you hear them same fucking stories and they mamas are saying the same shit. You're like, what the fuck? Yup, they let him come to spend the night, and this nigga shot the son through the goddamn bunk bed. Crazy, yo. Y'all gotta be careful who you let in the house.
Multiple sources tell News 4 that investigators have determined that the bystander who was shot here outside the White House on May 23rd was shot by Secret Service as officers were trying to
Remember
shoot
I
a man
did this story,
identified
y'all?
as Nasir
And
Best.
I told you it was
Authorities
the Secret
say
Service that
Best had
shot
pulled a
that
pistol and was
brother,
shooting at
and
the
it was
Secret
a
Service
brother,
as
and
they
he was a
returned
vet.
fire. Some of that return fire hit this window right here at 17th and Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest. Another round struck a U.S. Army soldier identified as Benjamin Del Real Jr., who was here touring the city at the time. We know that the 25-year-old was shot in the abdomen and critically wounded. He spent several days in George Washington University Hospital. We understand now he has been released, and according to his attorney, Del Real is now recovering from his injury.
Del Real, nigga. That brother, it was a black man. I knew right away. And I was trying to figure out when the shit had happened. Remember when I was talking about this case? I was trying to figure out if they shot that black man on purpose. Damn, man. I'm mad as shit. I went out today and only 2 of my okra plants survived. The rest of them niggas just died away. Oh, I'm mad as shit. But my 2 okra plants that are hanging in there, them niggas is looking good. I'm gonna have to go see if I can go buy some damn okra plants now. I'm like, shit. Them niggas was from seed, and then something, I don't know what happened. I think a damn slug got them. So I went and put slug shit around the last 2 niggas. Word up. I got this shit that I'm about to put out there and get rid of all these bugs. I don't give a damn. I've been going organic so long that I got too many damn pests now. I got to kill these niggas. I pray it don't get into the tap or into the water source or nothing, but oh well, nigga, I got to get rid of these niggas. I got too much shit going on out in the back. I had to move this damn charcoal pile. I was like, nigga, I'm gonna fuck around and end up with a damn snake back here. I'm like, yo, word up. And them niggas is out in Virginia right now, biting niggas too. Niggas better be careful in VA. If you in VA, nigga, you better watch your feet, nigga. I'm telling y'all. I was coming down the path the other day. I was like, what is that? It just looked like a black, it didn't even look like no snake, my nigga. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm looking at that shit. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It just looked like a big old black coil or something, but it didn't really look like a snake. It was just laying there. I was like, man, that's a mother. I just didn't move. I was like, that's got to be a snake. Because I was like, I had came up that path that morning going to work. So on my way home, I'm like, what the fuck? That wasn't there when I came this morning. I was like, what the fuck is that shit? Man, I threw a rock. Oh, copperheads. We got copperheads. They be all over the place. You gotta be careful. Them shits be everywhere. You be like, God damn, what is that? A copperhead and it's a baby one. You better watch out. I remember this woman almost got bit. I'm looking at her like, that's a copperhead. You better get away from that thing. She said, but it's a baby. I said, bitch, they more dangerous when they babies. Stay away from them shits. We was at the parking lot at my job. I'm like, yeah, just stay away from everybody, back away. And sure enough, the minute we backed away, a fucking eagle came and grabbed that shit. An eagle just came out of nowhere and just like grabbed that shit and flew off. Yeah, them shits is dangerous. Yeah, that's what it's like. We sell some shit like that called Snake Away. And you right, Cow Dog, that shit, the number one ingredient on there is sulfur. Yep. So Cow Dog ain't bullshit.
Here's what Carmelo Anthony's problem
Man,
is.
we had
He's
a troll
black.
in here earlier. Did y'all
He's
see
black
that?
and they're white. And you're going to have mostly white jurors.
And
And
this
you're
was
going to have
before. This is
conservative
nigga saying this
white
before the
jurors.
case even
That
was served.
self-defense is okay if you're white,
I wanted y'all
not
to
if
hear
you're
that.
black. And I hate to even say that, but that's a big hurdle that he has. And I've seen this in court before. Hopefully
That
I'm
nigga, this
wrong.
the nigga
I
with the
really
stop
want to be wrong. If I'm
self-snitching.
wrong, fucking I'm wrong. What is your
See,
thought of
black people got in
self-defense?
trouble when they
Do you
said
believe in the
stop
stand your
snitching.
ground law? Because I
But
believe
here's
Texas
a white
is
person who
stand
can
your
sell
ground
clothing
state.
and stuff and
Do you,
apparel. Talking about
have you
stop
heard anything
self-snitching.
about this case?
Y'all see this shit?
What are your thoughts about race? Do you believe that the only good cracker is a dead cracker? Or do you believe the opposing view that the only good cracker is a Ritz cracker with some pepper jack cheese on it? It's up to the prosecution to disprove one element. And if they disprove any one of those things that I just read you, then you're going to have a situation where the self-defense is not there and it's a not guilty. Or no, it's a guilty, right?
Did y'all hear this?
And the big one here is proportionality and reasonableness.
And this
Those are
was
the two
before the
words,
case was
you know,
even resolved.
They didn't come
I'm
at
just
him.
playing this because I want you to hear that. Some of the
lethal force.
Biscos was telling you
did he
automatically.
view it
like,
as,
man, this
as
shit is
you know,
racist.
something more than just a shove because he's in the bleachers and because of things that they were saying back and forth? You know, we're gonna kick
Yeah,
your
they
ass. We're
not
gonna
fatal.
pound your dick in the dirt. You know, whatever they fucking say.
Yeah, they're not fatal, Pinky, but you don't want to have one of them niggas bite you and your foot swollen with all the pus. I seen niggas bit with that shit. It's not a nice thing. And these niggas lived in an apartment. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Out here, them shits be everywhere. I be telling people, yeah, you don't want to get bit by one of them motherfuckers. But that shit on the path was a giant ass rat snake. But that nigga was acting like a goddamn some type of this nigga was trying to bite me too. I was like, I had to throw rocks at that nigga. No, he's a criminal lawyer. Yeah, that's what this nigga does. But he was telling y'all from the jump. You need to see it again, Miss Showers? I'll play it one more time.
Here's what Carmelo Anthony's problem is. He's black. He's black and they're white. And you're going to have mostly white jurors.
I mean, he said you're
going to have conservative
from the
white jurors.
He's black and they're white.
If you're white, not if you're black.
But y'all keep telling me it's not about race.
Say
but
that,
here's a white
but
man.
That's a big hurdle that he has. And I've seen this in court before. Hopefully I'm wrong. I really want to be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. What is your thought of self-defense? Do you believe in the stand your ground law? Because I believe Texas is a stand your ground state.
Yeah.
Do you have you heard anything about?
And he didn't even stand his ground. He sat his ground.
Race?
And he was assaulted.
Do you believe that?
You heard that sister in that video? She said he was assaulted.
The opposing view that the only good cracker is a Ritz cracker with some pepper jack cheese on it. It's up to the prosecution to disprove one element.
Gray out there, bitch.
And if they disprove any one of those things that I just read you, then you're going to have a situation where the self-defense is not there, and it's a not guilty, or no, it's a guilty, right? So. And the big one here is proportionality and reasonableness. Those are the two words. You know, they didn't come at him with lethal force. No,
that's right, Jesse. It's always about
something more than just.
I'm just trying to be honest with
because he's in the bleachers and because things
beat it in the head with a stick all you want.
Your ass. We're gonna pound your dick in the dirt.
1 + 1 is always gonna be 2. Nigga. That's it. It's gonna be 2. And this was before the case. I had to go get this back because I was like, yeah, I remember it was sitting in my TikTok thing because sometimes I take a bunch of videos from TikTok and I just store them up in the thing. And then it was like, yeah, did you want to use this video? I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot I had this before the whole damn case happened. That judge should have recused himself. For all the people who keep playing like that picture wasn't of the judge. Well, it turns out, yes, that picture is of the judge and the prosecutor. We can't forget that white face beard nigga. We was all like, yeah, that's the same nigga who's prosecuted. And it turns out that picture is real. It's all over X that, yeah, that's finally they realized that, yeah, that is a real picture. And they literally was like, and what, niggas? Wait, you about to watch the ones at the White House, Cow Dog? Wait, Cow Dog, are you going to watch the shit that's out here in D.C.? Because I was going to go down there. No, there was no mistrial, but there's going to be a retrial. Yeah, about the judge, and he was caught lying. He know the Metcalfs. They bullshitting y'all. It's well and known that they know the Metcalfs. And the sheriff that they reprimanded him into, his name is Metcalf. But I got another video where this white guy talking about they got him up with with the geriatrics. Like he's mad that apparently Carmelo Anthony, wherever they put him around old 50-year-old niggas. And I know that when I was locked up, I remember that shit. When I was locked up, they had an area where the old niggas, you know, but just don't think just because they put you around an old nigga, like, yeah, they old, but them niggas still dangerous. That's why them niggas in jail. But that's where they got Carmelo. They got him around the old niggas right now. It's a white nigga. I think I can find the video real quick. Hold on. And he was talking shit. Oh, fucking Carmelo, man. No, nigga, we wasn't doing none of that. Good Lord. I had to refresh this shit again. They are so fucking annoying. But yeah, if I was talking fuck shit, they wouldn't give a damn. But no, the video for Carmelo, it hasn't been fully released. The people who were able to watch it were people who I think like they paid for it to watch it or some shit, or they had to do some weird shit to watch the video. I'm gonna bring that video because there's a sister. She talks about the process Matter of fact, I played that in the beginning of the videos. I think I played it where the sister was talking about how she was able to view the Carmelo Anthony videos. You know, I think I may still have it. Let me see. I don't think I dumped it. As soon as Restream just figures out another way to not fuck with me, they're like, this nigga is spending too much. I despise this nigga. The nigga listens to that nigga Tariq. That nigga, I despise. I despise that nigga. Wait, I think that's it right there. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, no, it ain't that one. It ain't that one. Hold on. No, hold on. Talks about how yeah, we had played that shit earlier. Now, I don't know what video that shit is. The fuck is that video at? Oh, I think it's with Austin Metcalf. Hold on. Is it that one? No, it ain't that one. God damn it. I don't forgot which video it was, but you have to go back and watch it. It's on the bitch. We had that on here. So. We're going to get all this. Trying to get all of what I wanted to get on here before I get out of here, because I ain't going to be that much longer. Oh, yeah, they be harassing black people everywhere. You can't even walk your dog. I'm telling you, nigga. Don't be walking your dog and white people is in your neighborhood. Good Lord. You know the dumb shit that white people say to me when they see my dog? Oh, is it a pit bull? Is it a puppy? And I'm looking at them like, no, she's a full fucking grown dog. The hell is wrong with y'all? She's a fucking Boston Terrier. They know it's a damn Boston Terrier, but they just like to try to always throw that inquiry in. Is it a pit bull? Is it a puppy? Yeah. And they got them up in there with the old people. They got them up in there with the old people. Hold on, Miss Showers. They over here being knuckleheads. This shit.
We got cross burnings going on in Chicago. And we have miscarriages of justice going on throughout the country. And my question is, I don't understand why the community gives so much grace to people who hate us so much. Bernie's going on in Chicago. And we have miscarriages of justice going on throughout the country.
His brother standing
My
on
question
business.
is, I don't understand why the community gives so much grace to people who hate us so much. My question is, where is the hood at? And I'm giving a shout out to DMX with that right there. And I'm speaking to everybody within these now divided states of America. And even the people who are pandering for so long are starting to get their wake-up calls. But I want to get back to what the gentleman asked me about last week to discuss with child support. And I thought that Florida's elected officials had a greater responsibility to their constituents and to focus on the issues that affect Florida directly. So I was blown that the Florida AG showed so much of a disdain and a vigor and a hostility with overtones toward the NFL's hiring of black coaches in a league that's over 70% black. And I'm confident that his fake vigor wouldn't exist if he had to face one of these brothers in person. I'm kind of sick of a whole lot of these fake tough guys popping up because they're cloaked in a position or what have you of authority. I would think that the Attorney General would spend more time focusing on the hearing officers and the attorneys that run the Department of Revenue and the child support services that abuse so many of these men and women who have issues.
Yeah, so there you have it. Our military brother out there throwing the justice at them about goddamn football. Like, nigga, your bitch ass wouldn't say that to their face, nigga. And he right. Cow Dog, peace, family. Have a good one, yo. Listen to this. Look, let's listen. Sometimes some of these Nabiscos, I don't know. But if you listen to them long enough.
I've upset white people, y'all. Well, I've been making them mad ever since I had this platform about 5 years ago, especially those in my community. They were raised just like me. They were propagated the same lies, the same stereotypes, the microaggressions, the same racism. I've been conditioned my entire life to regurgitate the same talking points, the same harmful rhetoric. 13% of the population commits 50% of all violent crime. Why didn't he just submit? Why didn't he just comply and leave the tent that day? It's the parents, it's the fatherless homes, it's the rap music, it's the culture. No, it's the victim mentality. Racism was so long ago. Stop being the victim. Take accountability. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps. I don't care if you're black, brown, purple, green, or yellow. I judge a man by the content of his character, not the color of his skin. And every time I hear these same tired talking points, I know exactly who I'm dealing with. I know who they voted for. But most importantly, I know exactly where they stand, what side of history that they are on. These are the same people who defend the Daniel Pennies of the world, who choked out Jordan Neely on a subway for acting quote-unquote erratically, a man with mental health issues and homelessness, never physically touched a single person, yet you defended the death of him, the lethal force. These are the same people who just a couple weeks ago defended Rick Chow, a store owner who chased a 14-year-old kid out of a store.
We gonna probably get blocked again in a minute, watch, because they gonna hate this story.
A fatal shot to the back because
I thought if Nabisco said it, they would leave me
$1
alone.
bottle of water. You're the same people. You're the same people who defended George Zimmerman when Trayvon Martin was walking through a neighborhood while black with a pack of Skittles and a hoodie.
Bottle of water.
He defended his death. Why didn't he just comply?
Pay attention, y'all.
You're the same people who celebrated the murder of George Floyd, who fought vigorously for the police officer Derek Chauvin. The same people who had compassion and empathy for the blonde-haired police officer Amber Geiger, who walked into the wrong apartment and fatally killed Botham Jean. You were okay with the 10 years that she got? Don't even let me get into the history of our criminal justice system. The 13th Amendment, the abolishment of slavery except when punishment for a crime, and that slave labor was such an integral part of the Southern economy that they started locking black people up in chain gangs, putting them back on these same plantations to work that they were just freed from. And white people in the South were so mad that they created laws, black codes, that literally targeted black people. They were enforced only on black people.
It wasn't white people in just the South.
Then you had
it was all over the damn country.
Leeson.
Black codes
fast forward 100 years, you got Jim Crow segregation.
They were in Chicago. They were in New York.
Entire black communities being wiped out. The Tulsa Massacre. The Rosewood.
What did you talk about?
Lynchings, mob riots of black people.
Listen
and
to
Jeff
where
Metcalf,
these people
Austin
talk.
Metcalf's dad has
claim
the
they're your
audacity to
ally.
say, well, you should just be grateful because in 1960 you couldn't even vote, is what he said. And that's the attitude, the arrogance.
What do you mean?
The
Black people
of white
could
people
vote.
In America.
What are y'all talking about?
At least the white people who we know exactly who they
Black
voted
people
for.
been voting
It's
the entire
hypocrisy,
time.
it's the double standards. It's the people who used to say all lives matter as a protest to Black Lives Matters, but have clearly shown disregard for Black lives. Have shown that Black lives have never mattered in this country. As we've witnessed with 14-year-old Cyrus and 17-year-old Carmelo, 2 kids. And for the white people in my community who have messaged me, who have commented, who have gotten upset about my content, the things that I talk about, you can stay mad because I'm going to keep speaking truth to power and love. I will continue to be the change I wish to see in this world. Justice for Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, I don't trust him. Yeah, that's right. Mayo babbling. That nigga changed that hat and that shirt when he go in the house. That nigga do not. That's why he in his car. All his videos, he's in his car. So I know he's got a Jeep. I know that for one matter. And I know the other white supremacists know too. Like, yeah, he's in a fucking Jeep. They probably know exactly what model and shit too. They're like, he's in a fucking, you know, dude, I think he's in a Wrangler Duo. Fucking 2016 mod, dude. He's got it kind of modded though. Like, but I can still tell, dude, look at the rail gears. And that's how they be and shit, yo. You be like, what? Yeah, it's crazy. That's why I ain't messing with this dude. I told people, I was like, y'all gotta be wise. You gotta be wary. Cause he even still tried to say Cyrus stole a water. He literally tried to say Cyrus stole a water. And some of the other shit he said, I was like, wait, this nigga, black people need to be listening to shit like this. So you could be like, yo, hold up. This nigga, because if you ain't paying attention, they'll throw little slights in there. And you'll be like, wait, hold on. I thought this nigga was an ally. Then you start listening closely, like, this nigga ain't no damn ally. What did he just say? You gotta be like that, yo. We not the ones out here purporting the bullshit, starting shit, fucking with nobody, but we damn sure not gonna let you sit here and walk around and lie to our faces. That's all we saying. We don't really give a damn. You're only lying to yourself. Go ahead, Donnie.
This is their third day of rioting in Belfast. Now they're burning stores of migrants.
Oh yeah, they've been still fighting over there.
Right here is a Asian supermarket. I wonder where the Irish. I wonder where they're going to buy their food now that they burnt down the Asian supermarket. They didn't boycott. They burnt it down, and they telling them to leave all the migrants. And this happened behind a Sudanese asylum seeker who attempted
this is in Ireland right now, y'all.
Attempted to behead an Irishman, and in this process, the Irishman lost his eye from this attack. This attack was unprovoked, but now the Irish, Belfast, they're like, they want them to leave. Leave now. Even in the comment section of this Asian store being burnt, they said, this is a boat trip.
There's war over there, nigga.
Maybe you'll get a 5-star health review now. I guess they're known for being dirty.
That's the stereotype according to the Irish in Belfast. But yeah, this is the third day of rioting.
Yeah, they tearing that shit up over there in Ireland. That shit getting fucked up. It was already shitty. Yeah, but you right, Pinky. They want their asses out. It is going down over there. I ain't never known niggas could burn down bricks. Them niggas show me. Them niggas had brick houses falling down from fire, my nigga. I like brick houses. I thought from what the white supremacists used to say were very stout against fire. But they brought that shit down with fire. You saw them brick houses going up. I was like, damn, them niggas is not playing out there. It's going down. Ireland is a hellhole. England is a hellhole. France is a hellhole. And you why the Nabisco's all over here talking crazy. They want them white countries, but they don't exist no more, nigga. Norway is a hellhole, nigga. Wherever the Africans at, nigga, it's a hellhole. Yeah, it was Dominique Alexander. Thank you, Project Leroy. I was trying to remember. I was like, it's a nigga named something Dominique. I couldn't remember. I didn't know if that was his first name or his last. But you right, Project Leroy. It was that nigga. Yeah, because we thought that nigga was going to try to represent them at first. Because remember, he was at their events and shit. I remember that summer when that shit happened out there at the event, and one of my homies, he was sending me the video because he was at the event. He's like, yo, Breeze, look at this shit, man. They got a damn Democrat shield up there. And I remember the people was booing that nigga. Everybody started booing when that nigga came up there. Niggas, and you could hear people in the crowd like, oh man, Carmelo not gonna get a fair trial. You can hear niggas saying that in the crowd. Like, oh shit, this nigga involved. You can hear the people who remember they were trying to play like that nigga wasn't known, but the people knew him. He was just the ain't shit nigga. Yeah, a damn scammer. People in the crowd knew him. That's what I was saying. Like, people was like, oh, not this nigga. Oh, you can hear people in the crowd like, oh no, poor Carmelo. That's what I was listening to in the crowd. My homie was videotaping this shit. He was there. He was like, yo. He's like, yo, Breeze, you get what I'm getting? Nobody fucking with this nigga. I was like, man, this shit seems scary. I knew way back then. I was like, And we was trying to warn his mama on TikTok. We was on TikTok. A lot of us was on TikTok. I remember it was a lot of the family people who I know who be doing the shit was telling like, please, sis, you take this brother number right here. We was all trying to give her. It was a couple of like, brothers we knew out there like, yeah, take this brother. Because this one brother I know, he from the Nation of Islam. But he got a winning record, boy. Winning record. I was like, that brother right there with a guy called Carmelo we wouldn't even be talking about this right now. We'd be sitting here like, damn, the white people burn down another town? We'd be watching white people burn up their towns and tear shit up. You know how they do after a goddamn NBA championship or a goddamn college win? How they tear the whole fucking town up? Don't tell me I'm crazy. Yeah, I heard that, April Showers. Jeff Metcalf is a scumbag. I'll say it again. He was a scumbag. He failed his children. He failed his wife. He failed his marriage. He failed everything in life. I don't give a damn what you say about me or what you say about Jeff Metcalf. I don't give a damn. I know what I see with my own fucking eyes. You can't fake me out. You can lie to yourself. But that man was a terrible man. His children were terrible people. And one of them is still alive and will go on to be a terrible person. I promise you that. This ain't the last of them. We're going to hear this shit. If we survive 10, 20, 30, 40 more years, we'll sit there and we'll see fucking Hunter Metcalf do some shit and we'll all be looking like, I told them niggas to get rid of him. Nah, he only needed the one right lawyer. That one right lawyer would have made it a case where it would have went national. See, that's what the case had to do. It had to really catch that national flair that it really didn't catch. Remember, Johnny Cochran was supposed to lose. OJ shit was zip line, hook, line, and sinker. That's what the media was saying. And Johnny Cochran turned that shit on his motherfucking head when he picked that motherfucking glove up and was like, if it does not fit, you must acquit. That's what Carmelo lawyer was supposed to do. Pick this up, family. This is not a knife. This is not a knife. What we are seeing here is a utility tool that people only carry. They carry. And that day, Austin, Carmelo's only thing was to think, I got this tool and I'm going to defend myself so I can get out of here. We can show the video. He should have been showing the video, but he bullshit. That's what you should be paying attention to. Y'all shouldn't be sitting here thinking like, oh, well, you know, it ain't the lawyers. It was already set up from the jump. Fucking O.J. Simpson was set up from the jump. And the Nabiscos show it because they keep bringing up O.J. all the time right now while they talking about Carmelo Anthony. First thing out their mouth is O.J. right after they say he's guilty. And O.J. was too. Nigger. Niggers don't like it. OJ was so guilty. We ain't even thinking about OJ. OJ in the netherworld too. Because OJ didn't want to go to heaven. OJ went where there was goddamn white bitches. So he went to the netherworld. Stony Television, what it do? We not sitting here trying to make no bullshit up. The brother was sitting. He didn't approach anybody. I believe still Eddie set him up. I believe the biggest thing of the whole thing was that the brother was set up. And it's fucked up because it ain't the same. You know, back in the days you had friends. Today you got ops. It's all ops. Everybody's a damn possible op. You got to be prepared for that. It's fucked up. I tell my daughters that shit all the time. Especially because when a friend is acting weird, yeah, I'm OJ. Yeah, OJ is out there chasing all the Beckys in the netherworld. That's my nigga OJ. But I know what OJ doing. What is wrong with y'all? You be a fool if you didn't know what OJ was doing. I know that nigga OJ is out there like getting them white bitches. OJ out there getting them white bitches. Yeah, be careful walking your motherfucking dog, too. I'm telling y'all, man. These people find any reason to fuck with your black ass. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that old. I remember. I told people. I was like, I remember that day. Crazy shit ever, man. But yeah, I just know my nigga OJ is chasing them hoes. That's what he do. Y'all think like I'm crazy. That's what OJ whole life was at the end. That my nigga was chasing hoes. No disrespect. That's why I don't believe OJ did anything. It just didn't make sense. The whole case didn't make any sense. OJ was a disabled nigga when most niggas saw him, but somehow he became super Negro, and he was able to like take down two white people who were allegedly, as your own testimony, were physically fit. And fucking Kato Kaelin. They tried to make him a goddamn celebrity, but he bombed. Damn. Kaelin, what's his name again? I don't forgot his name. That nigga wanted to be the, you know, the nigga that used to always be on the romance novels? Kato. Yeah, that here, Kato Kaelin. He wanted to be that dude, but he didn't realize the real dude was tall, and Kato Kaelin was only like 5'5". Funny as hell. Oh my God. Funny as hell. Get my water. The elixir of life. But yeah, you know, OJ, look, I wish I could have been like, yeah, you know, OJ did it. No, OJ didn't. If you was a motherfucker who did your research, you would have been like, yeah, there's no way he could have did that, then was on a goddamn flight. He was on a flight, literally, like, they're like, this is the super Negro, like, of all time. What are they talking about? OJ ain't fucking unalive, no damn body. You wish he did, but he didn't. Because if a bitch was putting my kids under that pressure, but you know, you saw they got their get back. They got OJ later. They charged him for fucking stealing his own shit. So yeah, OJ went down.
Members of the self-proclaimed Panther Party patrol the streets of West Philadelphia.
What we're about is a
y'all see this nigga back?
Child by any means necessary, and standing in solidarity with all oppressed people, regardless of your
Lord
ethnic
have
background.
mercy, y'all.
That's the group's leader, Paul Birdsong, or as his comrades call him, Chairman Paul. He says the Panthers regularly patrol neighborhoods to de-escalate conflicts, provide assistance to residents, and resolve disputes without police involvement when possible. Normally, Birdsong would also be armed while on patrol, but his license to carry firearms has been revoked. The dispute stems from a January encounter near 23rd and Diamond Streets.
Normally,
Birdsong says members of the group approached a Philadelphia police officer they believed was creating a traffic hazard. He claimed the situation escalated when the officer became confrontational. Cooler heads ultimately prevailed, but about a week later, the city revoked several Panther Party members' licenses to carry firearms, including Birdsong's, citing concerns about their character and reputation. The revocations come as the U.S. Department of Justice investigates whether Philadelphia police improperly denied or revoked gun permits under that same standard. Critics argue the policy is vague, subjective, and vulnerable to abuse. Birdsong says he never broke the law and believes his rights were violated.
Like, how can you take my fundamental right right, to keep and bear arms. That's unconstitutional.
Ain't he a damn
so
criminal?
I think the laws need to be changed.
We reached out to Philadelphia police for comment. In a statement, Commissioner Kevin Bethel said in part, quote, Pennsylvania law permits certain individuals to openly carry firearms under specific circumstances, and the Philadelphia Police Department will continue to respect and protect individuals' constitutional rights. That said, when individuals openly carry long guns or firearms through neighborhoods or public spaces, it understandably creates concern among residents and presents real challenges for responding officers who must quickly assess intent, legality, and potential threats in real time.
This is crazy. Like, what the hell? Like, how the hell is he still around, y'all? Like, what the fuck? Like, I thought we sprayed enough raid, my nigga. This nigga is back on the block. Like, what the fuck is going on? Look, this brother with the chin beard, this nigga had to deal. Yeah, he's criminal and an informant. Like, what the fuck? Y'all telling me he ain't supposed to have no guns, but he looked like he was wearing something on his hip. I don't even care. You shouldn't even be allowed to have a taser. He's a felon. That's why I kept saying this nigga is an alleged felon. How is he even allowed to have a gun or be around a gun? I'm from the Northeast, my nigga. Once you a felon, you can't be around guns. That's how they keep locking niggas up. Niggas always be around a nigga with a gun. You be like, damn, nigga, you know you about to go to jail. That's why I told people I always was smart. I kept my crimes to misdemeanors. Okay, cut that grass, Stoney. I don't know which type of grass you cutting, but but I know you got a big ass yard. You got all them damn plants and shit out there. I'm gonna show y'all some videos. I meant to take some video of my plants. They all got really big They were really little just a couple of days ago. I just didn't go out there and look at them for a couple of days, and I just went out there. They all are big as hell. I'm like, everybody ready to flower? My eggplants. I gotta trim back my poor blueberry bush. The squirrels ravaged it so bad. I gotta kind of try to I gotta do some damn surgery on it. The squirrels, they beat the shit out of it. I hate squirrels. But anyway, chin beard, go through your battle with the white supremacists.
I am. Okay. I'm just saying. You don't have to put your stuff down. Don't worry about it. No, it's okay. I'm not going to do anything. What my problem is your dog has been off the leash a couple times.
Okay.
It's a fact. Is it? When?
Yeah.
Do you not remember that talk that we had?
Bro got the wicked chin beard.
You don't remember that?
Having any talk with you.
You don't. So you weren't smoking a cigarette, hanging out. My girlfriend was just making stuff up.
Oh my God! Look at this.
I haven't had any conversation with anybody here, especially you.
Honestly, dude, I don't think you should be here. Are you working?
What does that mean?
It means you're not following the rules. You haven't been following the rules, and you're acting like you don't know what's going on.
What unit do you live in? I'm in 84. What unit do you live in?
I'm right there on the first floor.
70. In my building?
Yeah.
In my building?
Yeah.
Okay, 70?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm right there.
Okay.
I'm not going anywhere either.
Oh, that's totally cool.
I don't know where you want this to go. But
I don't even know who you
are. And the brother
being
real cool and methodical.
I walk my dog.
I get that, right?
Okay.
But you
remember the white boy just told you he's on the first floor.
I don't live in the front part. I live in the back.
Yeah. Oh, so who's the other guy that's on the bottom? That's on top of me then? Is he just like a random character?
What floor do you live on? I feel like you're getting me confused with somebody else. What floor do you live on?
Bro.
I'm in the 3rd floor.
I've seen you.
Okay, what floor do you live on?
The first fucking floor.
Okay, I don't live above you. Does that make sense? Because I'm on the 3rd floor. You better calm your fucking ass down, dog, before we take this somewhere where it don't need to go. On me. So, you want to continue running your fucking mouth?
Chin beard ain't having it.
You're about to go to jail right now.
That's cool.
They always you about to go to jail. Like niggas care about jail. Nigga, we been to jail. This is what white people need to understand. We been to jail. Y'all calling the cops to send us to jail is nothing, nigga. There's just more reasons to make us know, like, this is exactly why I don't fuck with y'all. Because y'all be putting a nigga in jail. And that's it. That's the whole system right there, nigga. That's it. In a motherfucking nutshell. Because they'll put you in jail physically, they'll put you in jail mentally, and they trying to put you in jail spiritually. And yet, you still ain't figured that part out. They sitting up here doing whatever and whenever they want to do to you, and you just still thinking like, even though it's not your physical body, but it's your mental body that they attacking. When you seeing your little brothers getting unalived and wrongfully and unjust tried and sent to jails and prisons within a moment's notice, and you sitting there, you thinking it ain't affecting you. It's affecting you, nigga. It affects us all. Stop being of the Sambo Watusi clan, jumping around and dancing when they tell you to flip over, getting your pussy all wet and turned up, you bitch ass niggas. It's time to really stand on real foundational Black American shit. All of them, Jesse. All of them. And those who are adjacent, all of them, they've all been deputized under the system of white supremacy. And there's no way you can get out of it. You see it happening all the time. It's time to wake your ass up all the way up and get up and stop being goofy so you don't get caught in these situations. When a white person ain't got no authority, don't you dare stop to talk to them. Keep on going. Get out of their vicinity. Stop being around these people. Y'all, these Asians, these Arabs, you fucking name it. The Africans, all of them. You fucking name it. As Nearly Fuller Jr. put it, a motherfucker got to prove to you that they ain't a white supremacist. And even if they prove it to you, they got to prove it to everybody that they come across that's melanated. You can't just come and be around us and be friendly and just because you say you ain't a racist. Hell no. Hell no. You better be able to prove it. See, my brother over there probably thought, man, I'm living in a great neighborhood. I can walk my dog and shit. And you over there with a bunch of terroristic white people who trying to get you thrown in jail. You just probably had your day off. That probably was that nigga day off. He had to spend his day off dealing with this white nigga. And that was only part one. It got all the way up to a part 3. Where eventually, after the police came, he eventually got them to leave him alone. It was like, God damn, who would have to like go through all of this shit just to be fucking been? I would have been like, you know what, nigga, I'm going to my crib to play some Xbox. Whenever the police get here, nigga, just call me. That's it. Because I'm going up to my house. And, you know, that's what I thought it would have been done in part 2 with the landlady. She even admits, like, yeah, he lives here. And, yeah, da-da-da. She's trying to mediate some shit, and they still call the cops on the brother. Because the white nigga keep talking shit. Then there's another white nigga that comes in, too. And the brother's like, I don't even know you either. I've never seen you in my life. So, yeah, Black people, you got to be careful out here in these places, man. Go ahead, Donnie.
So I looked at where they sent him. It's called the Wallace Pack Unit.
Yeah,
you know what that
this is the dude talking about where Carmelo
like
is
one
at.
of the only air-conditioned prisons in their whole system in Texas. We call it a aged and infirm unit.
And boy, do they know some
laying
prison.
around dying. And plus, even if they sent him to a max count, which is not, it's like a minimum count, medium, they're going to treat him like a king wherever he goes. Whoever the little shot caller is going to get on the phone with his parents and say, I got him.
I don't know what that other little Weddle was talking about, that AB got a contract on Carmelo, but according to this dude who been in prison for 10 years, and he's on that I wish a hard R would. Like he said, he ran numerous fades with black people, and they never beat him up in prison. So that's the type of timing he's on. And he stated that, you know, Carmelo is in a geriatric air conditioned unit. And I had to look it up. Yeah, I don't know nothing about being locked up. But yeah, geriatric unit. He even have AC because they did a lawsuit on that unit for having extremely hot temperatures. So they had to put in the AC. He's kicking in with the geriatric. I don't know where this contract comes in at, but yeah, people get up here and yap about anything. And if you've seen the video of old boy talking about AB got a contract on Carmelo, you can instantly tell old boy was just saying that for entertainment purposes only. But yeah, that guy, that white guy, he's really on that hard, you know, line with race.
Yo, we got
because he's institutionalized. Yeah, he's institutionalized. You could just tell. But yeah, AC, geriatric unit, and he's being treated like a king. A king.
So y'all see, Carmelo's not in like a wherever he's been put. It's like we're like, I guess like it's air conditioned and it's got older people, I guess. So far, you know, but that means to me that where he's at, that means he's getting out. You know, this was for some show, but for some reason, I believe the brother's going to get out. And he should get out, rightfully so, you know. But, you know, I think church is going on right now. Maybe Black Alpha at some point. But yeah, I appreciate everybody who came through. You have a great one. We'll probably be back slide through for the Monday mixtape. But I appreciate all of y'all. Claude Zandam, Miss April Showers, Stony Television, Jesse Paris, Project Leroy, Maxwell Jenkins, Claude Zandam, Cow Dog 73. Oh, there was another sister. Oh, the lovely Pinky Wells. You know what it is. Yo, Doc, V1FBA, what it do, Doc? Appreciate you. Tell Stolen Ancestors what it do, my lovely sister. You so lucky, Doc. See, that's a lucky nigga. Y'all supposed to be like, yeah, that nigga Doc, that nigga lucky, he got Stolen Ancestors. Shit. Miss Lovely April Showers, we said, I believe that. I know my young boy, Young Riaz, always comes back through for the rewatch support. So shout out. Fresh always was in the motherfucking easy. Shout out to that white supremacist. Jesse Paris, you always know that. Big E, yeah, that's right. Big E was in the damn motherfucking house. Y'all know what it is, man. Shit, been great. Y'all have a great one. Yo, I'm gonna probably, I'm gonna slide through and see what's popping. Not gonna be holding y'all too long, but yep. Get some pork rinds, some grits, some damn gravy. And I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side.
Yeah. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Yeah, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Yeah, grits and gravy. Grandma hold it down on the porch, barbecue, pig feet, pass me the hot sauce. Uncle Ben got a shotgun, double barrel, you gon' pay the price. Living in the country, living the life. New York City's my wife, downtown's my mistress. I love fried eggs, ham and biscuits, and cutlass drop, Cadillac convertibles, Lincolns. We cut off the top, the block, we run the streets. We set up shop, it's all gravy, grits and pork chops. We roll tops, hops and barley, man. We see purple like Barney, man. It's funny how on falls there's pigs and chickens, and the streets got pigs and chickens. I ain't saying nothing wrong about cops and women, but if the shoe fits, wear it, y'all. You know the doggone bar ain't even scared of y'all. I'ma keep walking, I ain't scared to fall. When I know most of y'all scared to crawl. With the strength of a giant might scale a wall. Singing Negro hymns like Mahalia, y'all. Pork, rinds, grits and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork rinds, grits and gravy.
The Hambo, have you heard? I put most of these herbs head straight to the curb. They went flipping the birds, you know, but I did it all with a banjo, straw hat, overalls, and a pair of sandals. Smoking Winston Lights, Salem's and Camels. Yelling, hurry up, boy, load up my ammo. Orange hat, jumpsuit, color of camel. 4-wheel, see if you can handle it. You ain't got fire, just enough to light a candle with. You ain't a builder, I wouldn't never hand you bricks. I hear them chirping, chirping, chirping. Without my pork rinds, grits and gravy, I have a fit like a baby. Might even come around and have to pick up your lady and take her somewhere that's shady, but not under poplar trees with strange fruit. Part of the civil rights movement, I done found my roots. That's why I'm trying to find the truth. Only want that real shit when I come up and spit in the booth. Eat it up, regurgitate it, give it to you. Pork rinds, grits and gravy, I see you at the barbecue. Yeah, I see you at the barbecue. Yeah, yeah.
Pork, rinds, grits and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork rinds, grits and gravy. Pork, rinds, grits and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork rinds, grits and gravy.
God, the dead has arisen.